Hello, hello. How's it going? Got some messages before I even started. Awesome. Boys, let me tell. All right. All right. I said it on Twitter the other day, uh, or yesterday. I watched Alien Romulus last night, and I would be remiss not to share my thoughts on it before we play an Alien game. You know what I mean? How's it going, Carmstrife? Welcome. What the heck is going on YouTube? There it is. All right, nice. Um, dude, all right. I got my green light on again to celebrate Alien. Okay, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How are you? All right, so Alien Romulus. Check my volume here on this. Make sure it's not too loud. Okay, so Alien Romulus. Watched it last night, and to put it in perspective for you. Um, I've been waiting for a horror alien game for as long as I've been watching alien movies. Because I mean, truly, the last horror alien movie I said game. I meant movie. The last truly horror alien movie we got was probably the first one. I guess 3 was kind of horror. It just wasn't scary, you know. So I'm just like, man, I was so pumped for it. Oh, I'm sorry. The game is like rebooting itself, for whatever reason. It's a creepy sound. Can I skip that trailer? Yes, I can. Okay. So, Alien Romulus, and my hopes were super high because you got Fede Alvarez, who knows how to make a horror movie. He did Don't Breathe and Evil Dead, I think it's 2014. Hey, Brett, you aren't dressed like a ref. I've been scammed. I shoulda got my ref outfit out. Honestly, that's a good idea, Brett. Would you like some residuals? That's a good idea. I should actually get my ref shirt on for when I'm doing these first hours. That's a good idea. Yeah, would you like some residuals? I've got a whopping $0.00 in ad revenue I can offer you, if that's cool. So how about this? To start out, I'll stay spoiler free. The only things I'm gonna like spoil would be stuff you can get from the trailers, the opening minutes of the movie, like what sets the stage. Hey, Dwayne. And then I'll stay super surface level. So first off, the atmosphere and tone was incredible. The atmosphere and tone was everything I wanted out of an alien movie. It was creepy, it was dark, the creatures were actually meant to be intimidating. The set design was awesome, not just because it perfectly captured like Alien 1 or Alien Isolation. It was also just like they put time and effort into the sets, and it shows. Like, very rarely were there instances of obvious green screen, which is such a breath of fresh air in Hollywood today, you know? I'll take -$1, please. So that means you have to give me money. Nice. Yeah, you pay me to work with me. How about that? Hey, Krishna. So the set design was awesome. There were several instances where it was like, oh, this is a fully built set, and it looks really good. Like a ship interior, or like a room they were in, or whatever, and it looked awesome. Was very, very happy about that. Like the immersion was excellent. Like you feel like you're there. And it also helps. Fede Alvarez, the director, said he liked Alien Isolation, the game that we're about to try. So I think it shows. You know, good. He should. That game was popular with people for a reason. If I see another gaming news channel I trust recommending Opera GX, I'm going to lose it. Way to introduce yourself, Leslie. Way to say hey. Well, they haven't reached out to me. Um, and not just on this channel, obviously not on this channel, but not on my main channel either. I'm probably not big enough for a sponsorship deal with them, but I'll keep that in mind for you. I'll keep that in mind for you. Kingerd's new sponsor? Yeah, right. Oh, and I'll go ahead and say real quick too, the wife is doing a yard sale today with her mother. They're here at our house, and we already had one person show up acting crazy, so if that happens again, I told her to let me know, give me a shout. I'll go out there and help. Yeah, dude was, some troglodyte rolled up and was like getting mad about the audacity of these women to hold a garage sale. Like, go away. Go back to your house. Nobody asked, if you're not here to buy something, go away. No one asked you to come here. Sorry, good day, Kingerd. Happy to be here and see you suffer. I mean, have fun. We'll see. We'll see. Two games that I probably will suffer through. So yeah, anyway, if that happens and I have to just leave for a minute and come back, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. That could happen. I don't know. Hopefully not. So the set design was excellent. And here's where we get to the negatives. Oh, no, let me say the positives first. The creatures were almost entirely... what word am I looking for? Why am I blanking? Practical. The effects were mostly practical, like the xenomorphs, the facehuggers. Again, I'm sticking to surface level and trailer stuff. The creatures were mostly practical, and that was great. Like, actually on frame, in scene with the actors, and it's such a world of difference when you do that. Until CGI gets even more realistic, like, that's the way it needs to be for stuff like this, to be scary. The reason I say ahoy is because I pirate. I will not condone pirating, but I also will not condone paying full price for a lot of things in gaming today. Anywho, it is morally okay to pirate AAA games. Yeah, no comment from me on this platform that is publicly viewable. So, okay. Train of thought. Yes, practical effects were great. Director Fede Alvarez said that was important to him too, and that showed. I was very happy to see that. So now I'll go into the negatives a bit. And if I could summarize my negatives, it's that what the movie excelled at in its atmosphere and tone, it traded its atmosphere and tone for... No. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Am I ready? Is a real question. It traded its logic for atmosphere and tone. And what I mean by that, the script really could have used just one more pass-through, I think, before making the movie. Because there were several instances where it was like, that just doesn't make any sense. And sometimes it pulled me out of it, and sometimes it didn't. Like, I'll give some, again, really not spoilers here. I've got something for the beginning. In the first 5 minutes of the movie, if this bothers you, don't listen to my review, just go watch the movie. In the first 5 minutes of the movie, when we're just trying to get established, the people are on this mining colony where the company, like, keeps you there, and the only way to leave is to work so many hours for them, and then they allow you to leave. Imagine working for a Walmart in the middle of nowhere, and the only way to get out of there or come is on a, like, Walmart-sponsored transport bus. And to earn a ticket on that bus to leave, you have to work so many hours. It's like that. So they're on this planet for Weyland-Yutani, and they're trying to leave, and they all get their hours increased. Or at least the main character does. Like, she's completed her hours, and she's like, hey, I'm ready to go. And they increase her hours, and like, actually, we need you to stay for another 5 or 6 years. So she's like, done with all that. And so here's my problem with it, though. The way that this group of characters gets from where they are to the ship that the movie takes place on makes no sense to me. Like, if they're so trapped on this world, why were they able to just get in their ship and go? Like, if the stakes are, we're doing all this because we're stuck here, it'd be like if a movie were set on a deserted island and they were like, man, we've really got to get off this island. We'd be stuck here forever. How are we going to do this? And then they're like, well, I know. Let's go out to this ship over there that's offshore. And so they get into this boat that they've had this whole time, and they sail out. It's like that. It's like, well, why didn't you just leave? And I get it. It's like, oh, well, they didn't have cryo sleep. But on their way up to that ship, nobody tried to stop them. Nobody tried to intercept them. No alarms were raised by their takeoff. Nothing. They were able to just get in their ship and go. And we don't even know whose ship it is. Like, they were hanging out in it. I assume it's their ship. So, how were they even trapped? Was my question. And without going into spoilers, the ship that's, like, hovering above their planet where the movie takes place, with what you find out about it later, like with what was happening on it and why it's so important, I cannot think of a single reason why the company wouldn't have sent every resource they had up to that ship to recover it. I cannot think of one reason. I mean, why was this little group of workers the only ones to go to it? Anyway, if you can get past that, and that's in like the first 5 minutes, and that bothered me immediately, but if you can get past that and stop looking for dips in logic, you'll get a great atmosphere, a great tone. It's a horror movie through and through. Let me guess, Romulus was a good movie in terms of visuals and immersion, but the story was nonsense. Well, the story wasn't even totally nonsense. It was just pieces of the story that were nonsense. Like, the movie, to me, was greater than the sum of its parts. Like, there's things I really liked, there's things I didn't like, but as a whole, I'm happy with it. Like, I'm a happy Alien fan. I wasn't angry or disappointed. If you like Alien even a little bit, it's the third best Alien movie. I'll say that. It's not as good as Alien 1 or Aliens, but it's better than anything else that's come out since Aliens. That tracks with most Alien sequels. This is not in the same league as Alien sequels. It is much better. I can absolutely say that. It is much better. I miss when bad movies went straight to DVD instead of ending up in theaters. Well, Alien Romulus almost went straight to streaming because of Prey's success. It almost did. And I'm glad it didn't, honestly. I'm very glad that it didn't, because I was very happy to have seen it in the theater. It was a good theater experience. Good theater movie. I'll probably give it a watch when it comes to streaming. Yeah, if you like horror movies and you like Aliens, I think it's worth it. But let me say, right now, I'm gonna avoid spoilers at all costs. The third act of the movie will probably be one of the most divisive things that the Alien fandom has discussed in the last 40 years. Possibly. And here's my non-spoiler take on it. If you haven't seen the movie yet, remember this when you go in. And if you have seen the movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. To me, the third act of this movie, I would compare it to... Have y'all ever seen... Here, let me see if I can find it. Have y'all ever seen those, supposedly leaked Jurassic Park, concept arts? Like... And don't take this as like, oh, this is what happens. Well, you know, it's not quite like that, but look it up on your own time, I guess. Let's frame it like that. If there were a Jurassic Park movie that decided, hey, we're gonna well, they did in Fallen Kingdom. There's a clone human, okay? Stick with me here. Jurassic Park. They go, hey, we're gonna clone a human. In the context of the series and the canon of the series, that makes sense. Because they're working with gene splicing, they're cloning things, you know, if they're able to make a dinosaur out of broken DNA, imagine what they could do with fully intact DNA of a human, right? Makes sense. They make another person in Fallen Kingdom, and, like, I get it. It's a natural progression of where the science fiction goes in the Jurassic Park series. Do I want to see that in a Jurassic Park movie as a fan? No, I don't. I don't want to see that. Because Jurassic Park has put down its flag on the foundation of, we're here for dinosaurs, right? We're here for dinosaurs. There's a world of possibilities because of the science fiction, but we're here for dinosaurs. Alien Romulus does something similar to that, in that it's sort of... like, it's got a flagpole, the Alien series does, where, hey, we're here for the xenomorph. We're here for the xenomorph. That's what we want to see. and they do something in the third act that kind of moves you away a bit. Not as much as like Prometheus or Alien Covenant. Not even remotely as far as those movies go. Which those movies are referenced, by the way. I didn't think they would be, but they are. Any pronouns garbage? No messaging. Honestly, no. There's one line of dialogue that's kind of snuck in, but like it was nothing even remote. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for them to pull something. Nothing. It was like they said something about, well, humans are a destructive species. You destroy every planet you touch, and like that's it. That's all they say, and they move on. Which I didn't feel that was you could take that as like, oh, global warming or whatever. Like it fit perfectly well in what that scene was about, in my opinion. So no, really none of that garbage, I thought. I like how Jurassic Park started as a fun adventure horror film, but then developed into a franchise about the excesses of unregulated corporate research and engineering. Yeah, and Alien's in that same boat, right? Like, the company is one of the primary antagonists. Weyland-Yutani, the company. So, man, I watched the movie yesterday, and I still don't know how I feel about that third act. So, if I could just put some kind of label on it, my answer would just be, I understand why they did that. It makes sense, and it still fit in the entire movie. It was not out of place. It still fit. Do I want to see more of that in my Alien fiction? In my Alien franchise? In my Alien franchise? Do I want to see more of that in the Alien franchise? I don't really think I do. I don't think I do. Like, one and done was enough for me. Technically, well, again, no spoilers. It wasn't totally out of left field because it's been sort of alluded to in the series before. This time it just took it even farther. Yeah, I don't think I want to see that in my Alien movies. They handled it well. Like, it was really creepy and really, really disturbing, and it worked, but like, I just don't want that to be indicative of where the franchise goes from here, is what I mean. Like, I'm thanking God we're out of that Prometheus, Alien Covenant, whatever you want to call that slop. To me, it was slop. I get it. It's got its fans. You know, to each their own. But I'm so happy just to be back to horror roots, boots on the ground, like aliens chasing people in hallways. That's what I want. And that's what I got. That's what I got out of Alien Romulus, so I was happy. They're not wrong. Humans can be destructive. Yeah, that was all the line was. Humans also have the potential to do good, otherwise our race would have destroyed itself long ago, which is the point the main characters make, Brett. Yeah, that's kind of the divide there. And so, like, that argument exists in the movie. So, and I'll say two more good things about it that are more specific. One is they actually made the facehuggers intimidating. Bravo. If y'all saw my AVP stream, I was talking trash about the facehuggers because I was like, I've never found them scary, they're just weird. This one actually made them intimidating. Well done. And they are very prominent in this movie. Usually you get your one facehugger scene, it's like facehugger, chestburster, go. This one, like, they pop up quite a bit. They don't take the center stage. Don't worry about that. We still have our drone, but the full grown. But the facehuggers were intimidating, and they're one of those scenes with really, really, really stupid logic that made no sense happens during a facehugger scene, and if you watch the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. It was frustrating. That was like the most logically frustrating scene in the whole movie. It's like, what in God's name are you doing right now? Like, that's the stupidest character decision I've ever seen. Anyway, watch the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. The second nice thing is that they actually gave us, I think, our most interesting android character. Even more interesting than, what's his name? Is it David in Prometheus and Alien Covenant? Were there any Preds in the movie, or just aliens? No Predators. They've been moving away from the Predator-Alien crossover for a while now. Xenos haven't popped up in anything Predator-related, and Predator's not popping up in Alien. No, they're separate now. Yo, King, glad to catch you live. Trippy Martian, how's it going? Glad you caught me. Glad you're here. I'm gonna stick my face in this egg for science. Humans who get face hugged. Not that bad, Brett. It's not that bad, but it's It's frustrating. But the android character was so interesting and actually my favorite character of the entire movie. So well done. I'm an androidist. I go into these movies hating the androids already because I think they're just not interesting and they're overplayed, overdone. This one they did really good. Really good job with this character. And he is very prominent. My favorite character throughout the whole thing. I love the Taoism thought of yin yang, neither good nor bad can exist without the other. Yeah, it's a cool concept. Yeah, because relatively speaking, how do you determine something's good if there's no bad? Just kind of the way it is. Let's see, anything else before we move on to the game? This was a quiet experience in a lot of parts, which was kind of funny. Like, I haven't felt like I needed to be quiet in my theater seat since I saw A Quiet Place. It was not as intense as A Quiet Place. Like the whole movie, you got to be quiet. But there were a lot of scenes where it was like, oh, the sound. There's like no sound right now. In a good way. In a good way. Like it was cool. We finally got a movie with scenes in outer space where you basically don't hear anything. In space, no one can hear you scream. They take it very seriously in this movie. Kingerd is racist against robots, confirmed. Ah, yes, I totally know how Halo is inspired by aliens, so obvious. This is true. Yes, it is true. I know. You're probably referring to that AVP thing I did. Everyone and their mother knows that Halo is inspired by aliens, but I tend to forget it sometimes. And then when I go into an alien movie or alien game, I'm like, oh yeah, that totally is like where they got that in Halo. So haha. No, Alien Romulus made me very happy, but also confused. And I'm cautiously optimistic about where the series goes. And please, God, please, don't dig all the way into what happens in the third act. I don't want to see that as the focal point of the series from now on. I really, really don't. I'm glad we saw it. I'd be fine to see it again. But I don't want that to be the tentpole of the series going forward. Oh, time to cancel Kingerd to appease our robot overlords. Yeah, to appease our AI overlords that'll take over our entire lives in the next 10 years. I'm with you. They'll probably have this stream archived, and they'll have me as, like, first on their hit list or something. Alright, last thing I'll say. Characters were kind of bland. We needed more characters, honestly. Like, we needed more kills. We needed more kills than we got. And because you only have, like, five main characters. We needed more, honestly. And of those 5, only, like, 2 have any real personality that makes you root for them. Everyone else, it's like, God, please, like, I can't wait till you die. Not all of them, not all of them. They were just kind of nobodies. Like, they were just there. Are you going to play Isolation with the voice detection feature turned on? It makes it much harder. Probably not. 1, I didn't know that was a thing. And 2, it might make it impossible for me to interact with you guys and actually play the game. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's kind of cool, though. Alright, so yeah. Oh, there was one character in Alien Romulus that I couldn't understand a word he was saying. Like, the guy... Maybe it's because I'm just a stupid American, but, like, his accent and dialect were so thick, I had no idea what he was spitting. And it would be one thing if they were, like... You know, they pointed it out. Like Gambit in Deadpool Wolverine. Everyone knows that happened now. And they're like, oh, what'd you say? What was that? And, like, they point at the fact that he's hard to understand, so it's like, oh, it's intentional. This one, that never happened. Everyone understood him perfectly and clearly except me, I guess. And it was a little frustrating. That happened to be the same character that was just a jerk for... Ugh. You know when there's a character that's just insufferable, they don't really have any redeeming qualities? That was him. Not only was he awful to everyone, he also was hard to understand. Was it Gambit? Yeah, right, exactly. It was worse than Gambit. I never watched horror and accidentally watched Prometheus and didn't like it, so when I pointed all that out, I was like, Well, Prometheus, I won't even try to deny it. I hated Prometheus. I did not like it one bit. Oh, you know what? That feeds into my point, because what was the common response to Prometheus? Where's the xenomorph? Where's the alien? Where is it? Is it going to be in the movie? Wasn't in the trailer. Where's it at? To the point where at the very end they showed like a neomorph, because the Alien franchise planted itself on the xenomorph, says this is what we're about. This is what people come to see. Prometheus didn't give them that. What was the next movie? What'd they do? They put Alien in the title, and they're marketing like threw the alien at us over and over and over. Like you see it in broad daylight. And so much of the marketing for Alien Covenant was really like the last 20 minutes of the movie, which was like a mini little alien movie. And they knew that. They're not stupid. They know that people want to see the alien. So, yeah. I hope trying to avoid spoilers here. I hope that's where we stay. We already departed away from the xenomorph. I don't want to do it again. If you plug in a mic headset, the alien can detect you by the noise of your voice. No. No, I don't want to. No, that actually does sound pretty cool. Okay, well, without further ado, I say let's jump in this thing, and I'll give us just a little bitty intro. Yeah, I absolutely should have just used the dang used the ref shirt today. That's why you should be famous and I'll never be famous. Because you have good ideas and I don't. Alright, so let's make this bad boy right here. I need to take time to make some overlays. Here, I'll show y'all. I need to take time to make some overlays instead of, you know, like I need to have like my name under my camera and all that stuff. Anyway, alright, so I'll give us a little intro and we'll get started. So for those of you who don't know what a first hour stream is, so we're going to play two games that you guys in the internet tell me are similar, and we're only going to play the first hour of them to see which one has the best opening. This is not a review of which game is better. It is simply which one has a better opening, because screw games that make you play for 40 hours before they get good. We have a finite amount of time on this earth. Convince us why we should play the game at the beginning. So, today we're the two games in the spirit of Alien Romulus, which I just gave a review for. In the spirit of Alien Romulus, we're going to do Alien Isolation, and then also Outlast. The winner of the first hour is what we play to completion for the remaining streams, for following streams. That could be a little different this time, because we've only got so many weekends until Dead Rising Remaster. But if you guys want me to keep going with Alien Isolation, I certainly am happy to, if it wins. And then if Outlast wins, I was thinking Outlast 1 and 2, because I hear that Outlast 1 is pretty short, like maybe even just 5 or 6 hours, but there's a sequel, so I would play both Outlast 1 and 2 if it wins to completion. So, alright, I have to, let's do this. Transition. There we go. Alright, so today's going to be a little interesting because this time we have a game on the PC we're doing, not a console. So I'll have to switch between PC and console halfway through. But that's okay. I need this to come over here. There we are. Y'all hear that background? That's the Alien Isolation main menu. Get all my formatting right. I think they call it Prometheus because Ridley Scott was on meth when we made that film. No, it's called Prometheus because the MacGuffin of the film, the thing that they find, was supposed to be like Prometheus stealing fire from the gods, like the answer to life or something. Alien Romulus actually gave a better explanation for what that stuff is, if I'm being honest, but I won't go too deep into that. Okay, so we want to go to Alien Isolation. There it is. It's here. It's here. And as always, I'll have to play with the volume just a bit to get it at the perfect levels. You guys tell me while we're playing if the audio's off. You know, if you can't hear me well, you can't hear the game well, whatever. I feel like I'm at a codec call with all the green lighting in the background. Yeah. Well, we have Alien to thank for the green lighting today. And I'm going to be playing on mouse and keyboard. Y'all wish me luck. If I do awful, I may switch to controller, but we're going to try mouse and keyboard. I tested this game last night to make sure it ran okay, and it did. So, as usual, I can't see what you guys see, so if the footage ends up looking choppy, or my audio levels aren't synced really well, let me know. It won't hurt my feelings, and I'll take care of it. So, okay. Sound is fine right now. Well, right now. We'll see whenever there's a monster chasing me. Okay. And we keep it to first hours, right? So, where is my... There it is. To prove I'm not a liar. Here we go. Well, actually, we don't start the time. We start the time at the first moment you are in control of the character. So let's go ahead and play. Alien Isolation. I don't... Oh, those are grayed out because I don't have one. Haha. We're starting the game. Hard. The recommended way to experience the game. Challenging and terrifying. I like the way that sounds. Still a challenge, but you may survive. Well, if hard is the recommended way, I feel like I should do that, right? I'll know if you use auto fire. Okay. We'll go hard. Adjust until this logo is barely visible. There. Enter. Yep, so we start the timer at first control of a character. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna zoom in my camera just a tad. There we go. And we
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting.
That sounds like Ripley.
The other members of the crew. Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash.
Is that actually Sigourney Weaver?
Captain Dallas are dead.
If it's not, it's a very good impression of her.
Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Here we go. Right, because this game takes place between Alien 1 and 2. Takes place between Alien 1 and 2, and I believe you control Ripley's daughter, who passed away before Ripley woke up in the second movie.
Ripley?
I'm watching those audio levels.
I'm Samuels. I work for the company.
I don't care.
Your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda.
Amanda Ripley, I'm assuming is her name. Oh yeah, there you go. A. Ripley. All right, got it.
Dora has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
But I want subtitles though.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station.
Wait, are we gonna get to play on the Nostromo, the ship from the first one?
The company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's
This is why we don't start the timer until we control the character. It would not be fair if there's 10 minutes of cutscenes and I have to count that.
There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec.
I love how we're all jumping to the conclusions. Yeah, British man, he's a supervillain.
Ripley,
Always, every time.
when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing.
This is cool. I wonder, has any other alien fiction explored Ripley's daughter?
Been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrance.
That's such a good idea.
Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
I think it's only in a deleted scene where they tell Ripley her daughter died in Aliens. I don't think that was in the theatrical version. Because remember, she was in cryosleep between 1 and 2 for so long, she outlived her daughter. Which is horrifying. That's extremely sad. I heard a good Ripley on the audiobook Out of the Shadows. Oh, here we go. Maybe? Nice! Nice! Oh, we're taking control. Okay. So you know what that means. We've got to set it for 1 hour. I'll show it right here. Good luck, alien. Alright, let's do it. Move keys to walk. Sign in. And I'm not going to speed run either. Oh, look at this. This is great. I'm not going to... Yeah, okay. I want to stop and just look at everything. So I'm going to play the game at the speed it was intended to be played. I'm not going to speed run, but I'm also not going to, you know, piddle around either. If I'm going to play at the speed that I would play if it were just me here by myself chilling. Where's my clothes? What's that sound? Save game. Overwrite. Sure. Yeah, this looks really good. And this is what I mean when I was talking about Alien Romulus earlier. Oh, get dressed. When I was talking about Alien Romulus earlier and the director said he really liked this game. You can tell, dog. You can tell. Objective completed, get dressed. Alright. Why don't they put clothes right next to the cryopods? Why do they make them walk around half the ship naked before they're able to get dressed? Going this way? This is a good game for mouse and keyboard, right? It feels good. Go into a lounge. Hello.
Good morning. Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death.
It wouldn't be Alien otherwise. Agreed, Leslie.
I sleep regularly.
Oh, wait. Here. Pause timer. Pause, because I'm messing with settings. I need subtitles. I need them right now. Yeah, baby. Let's go. And... Come on.
You get
All right.
used to it.
And play.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of...
How's that audio for y'all?
Find out what happened.
Faces look better than Starfield. They really do.
It'll look
They really do.
serious.
Can I sit with her?
Sorry.
She's just not going to look at me.
I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen...
So 15 years. The first Alien movie happened 15 years ago.
With him.
Oh, speak to Taylor? Alright. Nope, 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 nope. Press Q to go back. Got it. If I were Taylor, where would I be? In here, perhaps? Yeah, like, I want to make sure y'all can hear the ambient sound and the footsteps. But then when something actually happens, it's not just absurdly loud. Who'd she say? I haven't been over here yet. It's a good sign. This looks like Starfield, man. Or maybe more so, Starfield looks like this. I even thought the same thing in Alien Romulus when you were hanging out in these different ships. I was like, Starfield took a lot of inspiration from this, or, you know, maybe this just looks like real ships.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities.
Little too low?
Hey,
Say less.
ship. I realize it's a very
How's that?
similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
We talked. She seems nervous.
How's that? Is that better?
I hadn't noticed. She's a skilled executive, though. Should help us with any legal issues we might encounter.
Yeah, I love this aesthetic. It's like what people in the late 70s...
Approaching Sevastopol Station.
Looks like we're up.
What people in the late 70s thought the future would look like. And this looks just like the aesthetic of the first movie. And Romulus did good at recapturing that too. A lot of effort put in here. So do you get weapons in this game, or do you just have to run and hide from everything like an Outlast? From what I was told... Sorry, I heard my dogs howling. What I was told is there are weapons, but their effectiveness is not...
Journey?
The Torrens...
You're not just going to murder the xenomorph at first sight.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
She owns the ship?
We're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector.
How about this?
Locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have...
Is that better?
Documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Collect your briefing document. Thank you. See, now there's music going off.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors.
My hope is that when things actually start to happen, it won't just, you know, through the roof audio. So I guess we'll see. I'll adjust accordingly.
74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Utani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol State, serious situation.
Oh, so maybe we don't play on the Nostromo. Because the Nostromo wasn't found until...
Say again?
Aliens, right? Or at least the pod for it. Sounds great now? Good. Give me a smart gun and I'll smoke that Xeno like a ham. Yeah, no kidding.
The station's
I'm gonna guess this game will go out of its way to not let us get a bunch of firepower.
The radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks.
So, put yourself in the shoes of back in 2014 when this game came out. It was a big deal for it to be an Alien property that was just Alien, no predators involved. And, like, paying homage to the early movies.
Depressurizing. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Will I get to play in space, or is it all just a cutscene? kind of be big sad. I want to walk in space.
My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving.
No, go back on your ship.
Taylor, Ripley, hold on.
You know how lucky you are in that situation if you actually make it to a solid object?
Respond, anybody.
Was not expecting that. I thought we would have some supporting characters around for a little bit longer. Nostromo, I think, was DLC. Oh, that's cool. So maybe on the DLC you find the Nostromo. No, you wouldn't find the Nostromo. Oh, you know what? I did see that image. I think you play as Ellen Ripley in the DLC, like in the first movie, I think. This edition came with it, so, you know, could be worth checking out. Wait, why aren't they going with multiple flamethrowers? Well, because they don't know there's a threat yet. The only thing they know is that, like, this would be no different than showing up to a gas station for them. Do you walk into a gas station with a flamethrower? I hope not. Let me out of here. There we go. Find help. Yeah, they don't know that this place, that anything's happened here yet. Which this is a space station, the Sevastopol, that has the flight recorder of the Nostromo. Which is why Amanda wants to come here, so makes sense. Use registration points to manually save. You know, I never noticed one of these, but apparently these save points right here, you can catch one. You can catch a couple of them in Alien Romulus. I never noticed them because I wasn't looking for that from this game. I wouldn't have recognized it, but I saw something last night. It was like a still, and those are in the movie. Like, it was one of those things that the director said, or whoever from the movie said. I think it was the director. He's like, yeah, whenever you see one of those, it's because there's danger nearby.
Oh.
Dang, this game is 10 years old. Have graphics just stopped? Alright. Have graphics just... Oh. Let's climb in. Alright, I'm going to try to say this for the third time. Have graphics just stopped getting better? Like, the lighting and effects look really good here. But, you know, visuals alone, I'm not going to... If Outlast doesn't look as good as this, I'm not going to hold that against it. Because there's more important things to video games than just the visuals, but I'm gonna... Oh, that's crouch. Got it. But I'm gonna point it out and compliment it as I see it. Employees only. Spaceflight control. Employee lounge. Sign in. Oh, is it some extra reading? I'll keep this stuff to a minimum. Decommissioning... Oh, so this entire station was being decommissioned. That's big sad. Folder corrupted. So that's it. Yeah. Alright, so they were shutting down operations on this place. If you're thinking to yourself, wow, this feels a lot like Dead Space. Ah! Dead. This feels a lot like Dead Space. Well, that's because Dead Space feels a lot like Alien. What hasn't Alien touched? Well, hopefully you and me, but... What hasn't the Alien franchise influenced in science fiction? Starship Troopers the book and Alien. Hold Q to open the radial inventory and select flare. Alright. How do I use a flare? Press R. Okay. Nobody crouches that low. Look how low to the ground I am. I can throw it. Or R. Hold R to drop it. Or I can toss it. Okay. Someone new. You always know. Working Joe. Someone new. Someone knew what? We'll go to these flares, I wonder. Maybe they keep the xenomorph away. Alright. So I know that the xenomorph, the alien, hunts you. I think everybody knows that. What I don't know is at what point are we no longer safe and it's actually hunting us. I have no idea. Can I move things? No. Climb into the dark vent. That's a very good idea. Right, right. I mean, I assume I'm going the right way. See, this is what's going to bite me in the butt about one of these first hour streams. One of these days, I'm going to get lost. I'm not going to know where to go or what to do. So I got to get to that ladder. Oh. Well, how about that? How about that? I feel like the gaming industry just overall stopped innovating the past 10 years. That's not even a feeling, that's just a fact. You've never been more right. Yeah, dude, I love this. Like, I love the art style to this. I love the way everything looks. Oh, okay. Collect sensor.
Hello? Anyone here?
Anyone here? Oh, so this is the space station we're on. It's a model of it anyway. I walked into a gas station with a flamethrower once. Yeah, I bet you did. Forgotten? Oh, so they decommissioned this place. We know that. Maybe all the workers on it got abandoned and it just went into chaos. This life for rent. Tomorrow, no. Together, future, help. Yeah, maybe that's what happened. What am I doing? Oh, gotta tap, 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 tap. Got it. Oh, they did this in Alien Romulus as well. They pumped a door this way. Which, I gotta stop being like, ooh, Alien Romulus, because this came out 10 years before Alien Romulus, so... Like, this isn't referencing Romulus, it's referencing the original. I need to be like, oh, Alien 1, yeah. If you're looking for our stash, I've moved it. The code is 0340. No one goes down in the terminal anymore after what happened. Okay. Siegs and Corp would like to take this opportunity to thank you all. Be assured that the central AI and Working Joe androids will be there to serve until the last rivet is removed. Kill the power. We have a track somewhere in engineering. Don't forget your reports, make them thorough. We're going to need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this is over. Oh, I think I need to do this. Yeah. Whoa, people! People! I'm going! Hey, get back here. Wait. I want to see... people. It wouldn't show us that for no reason. Gate B. Oh, it's locked. Alright, so let's go where they came from then. What better idea could you have in this scenario than to run... This is where I came from, okay. Than to run where people were sprinting away from. Oh, it's locked. Oh, gimme. I don't know what any of this stuff does, but I'm collecting it. No, just the management who don't care for quality of the game or movie, just the amount of hype they would get from pre-orders. Also very true. Why bother selling a functioning product when people will pay you just for announcing a product? Oh, come on. I did not think that would hurt me. What is Apollo? Oh, the Apollo program. I think that's the AI, and the
What happened here?
androids are the working Joes. Yeah, this would be like showing up to an airport out of your plane, and it just looks like this. It's all empty. Is there somewhere to go? Nope. I think green means it's unlocked, so if it's not got a green light, then it's just jacked. So, strangers will be shot? Oh yeah, dude, this place went into anarchy. I would find it hard to... I'd find it hard to believe that one single xenomorph would do all this.
I'm right here. Verlaine!
Help me, help me. Oh, that's our ship. Yeah, I find it hard to believe that one single Xeno would cause an entire place to collapse like this. Because it would have to grow into a queen. There'd have to be eggs for it to somehow... Did y'all hear that? It was very faint, but I just heard it. Let's try going this way. Can I crouch under this stuff over here? That is a green door there. Yeah, you'd have to have a bunch of eggs and facehuggers and stuff to even be that much of an issue, right? If the station's big enough, I assume they'd have weapons here. Oh, here we go. Maybe. What's this? Turning on some power. Which is why we have you. TV. Video game 1-on-1. Follow the light. Whoa! Hello? Something just hit the light in here. I assume. This game is a lot like Doom 3 with its atmosphere, just minus the zombies. Demons and heavy weapons you can use to rip and tear. Yeah, no kidding. I should probably play Doom 3 on stream sometime. I wonder if it's short enough to play in one stream. Pulling the plug. I won't need you to come in next week. The store's been in trouble. Can't hold off the creditors any longer. There's just no one coming to Sevastopol anymore. It's not just us either. It sounds like the whole station is in the red. Oh, so you had an entire economy on this space station start to collapse because people weren't stopping here. It's like an airport in outer space. What is Apollo? It's a central AI that monitors and provides guidance for all the working Joes. The colonial marshals are investigating problems on station. That's some world building that wasn't necessary. Is this where I'm supposed to go? That's some world building that wasn't necessary, but is extremely cool. I definitely heard footsteps that weren't mine. Yeah! Are we this close to the alien already? Or is the bus just getting rocked a bit? What's happening here? So one of those notes said, we're not going to go to the terminal after what happened, but that's where our stash is. Stash of what? Use? Probably stash of adult magazines. What else would you risk your life for in this scenario, you know? Which I think it's funny to see the future like this, like the late 70s future, because you notice there's not like touchscreens. Everything has keys, and there's still books. You know, like touchscreens just weren't really, I guess, not really a concept at the time. So ah, that's a dude. Okay, all right, just a guy running. So at the time, touchscreens, you know, just not really a thing. I was not expecting to see people. Oh. I was expecting to see these kinds of people.
That's gotta be the exit up ahead.
Open up. Maintenance jack required. Alright. For an example of that, I played a demo for this game called Planet Crafter, made by a team of 2 people that went from a first-person single-player survival game to having third-person models and co-op, all while keeping its original vision and identity. It's very possible. It's hard for a game to switch genres, and be able to do that. Can I jump? Is jumping a thing in this game? Maybe not. I'd love a flashlight, though. Is a flashlight a thing? Oh, there's a door. Yeah, guys, I'm really loving this art style and this atmosphere so far. And you know what? It's creeping me out and investing me without throwing a bunch of jump scares in my face. Like, there's been really just one, like, you know, cheap jump scare. Like, for contrast, Chucksy that I played a couple weeks ago, that game was a jump scare simulator, but that was like dumb fun. This actually feels immersive. I'm not going to say artistic, because I don't have glasses to push up on my head, but you know what I mean? Jump scare. I don't hate jump scares. Jump scares are fine. But we've had very minimal so far, and I still feel immersed. So this door's locked. Oh, dead guy. I feel like Amanda should be commenting on that. I think this whole area is locked down. This is like Starfield gone wrong. I still say they did Hicks and Newt dirty. You and everyone else. Yeah, it's so stupid what they did. So, I'm sure all of you know this, but Aliens, the whole, like, central plot of that movie was Ripley, saving Newt, eventually. Like, the little girl Newt. What did I do when I opened that? And then, beginning of Alien 3, Hicks is dead, Newt's dead, they died off screen. It was so stupid. Alright, well, if I were a maintenance jack, what would I... Aha! Magazines! Ha Oh, is that it in there? It's a toolbox. Maintenance jack required. The other thing said ion torch required. So we got some hunting to do. This one. Yeah, this one says ion torch required. What's that he's got there? Is that what a maintenance jack looks like? I don't know. He's got something sitting next to him. Nothing in there. Sounds interesting. I'm gonna check it out. Talking about the game that he mentioned? Yeah. Alright, so this hallway is a no-go. We can cross this off the list. And then, I believe this hallway is also a no-go. Because it just brings us here. We turned the power on. I mean, yeah, I see that, but that's where we came from, is it not? I'm pretty sure this is where we came from. Yeah, this is where we came from. Whoa! There's a cheap jump scare for you. Maintenance jack. Maintenance jack. Have we gone up there? Let's try it. That jump scare triggered, so that makes me think that I did something and now I'm supposed to come back out here. Yeah, we have not been in here, I don't think. I hear save game there. Maybe that opened up the room we're in right now. That would make sense. Hold to hide. Oh, great. Does that mean I'm going to have to hide from something in here? And there's a save game? That's not good. That's not good. Yes. I feel like every alien incursion starts with a sign going, hey, these eggs look interesting. We should probably take them back to our ship for study. Yeah, you are correct. That is how they all go. Which, I'm gonna start taking a shot every time I say Alien Romulus, but in Alien Romulus, there's a little bit of a twist to that this time. Because you're right, the plot of almost every Alien movie plays out the same. Or maybe the incursion, the infection plays out the same. Oh, look at these eggs. This is pretty cool. Let's take this back to our place and poke it with a stick and see what happens. Oh, face hugger. Oh, our guy's in trouble. Let's take him back to our place and see what happens with this spider on his face. Romulus changes that up a bit, thankfully, and they needed to. It's kind of like this. Like, you go somewhere where it's already happened, but even the reasons for its initial happening are not the same as usual. It's pretty dark in here. You're kidding. Fuck. Oh, now she's commenting on a body, huh?
Rolo, I want to make a complaint.
Maintenance Jack? Yes. Yes!
Authority, okay?
Thank you.
My name is Zachary Watson.
I think I need this
That's
more than you
Watson.
Why would you say that to a dead guy? I think I need this more than you do. Dead soldiers? Why is there a time limit? What's going on here?
Something's on this station.
Oh, it's the audio tape it's playing.
No one fucking knows. They put braces on the doors. Lockdown. You know.
Press A. There is no A. Oh, like actual A. Duh. I was about to make fun of this game for not getting rid of the console commands. Literally A. Alright. How to tell that I don't mess with mouse and keyboard often. Alright, we have what we need. Excellent. Let's go. So this is kind of cumbersome. Like, using this thing is cumbersome. I'm going to go ahead and throw out the prediction. There's going to be instances where I have to use this in the thick of something. Something horrible's happening and I'm going to have to use this thing.
Interview subject.
Scrap. Still don't know what that's even for.
Did I say that right?
Oh, Rod Gooner. How's it going, man? I watched Alien Romulus earlier. Good, good. I gave a spoiler-free review at the beginning of stream. A lot of Doom fans hated it when it first came out since it was so different, but it's since gotten the recognition. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Someone's gonna be accountable.
So all the employees were very upset. I gathered that. Yeah, Doom 3, when it first came out, that was actually my intro to Doom. And, you know, there's some Doom fans that are they would roll over in their grave hearing that, I know. But, yeah, it gave me the wrong impression of the Alright, thought I heard something. It gave me the wrong impression of the series as a whole. I thought Doom was a horror series because of that game. And it's just not. So when Doom 14 came out, I was like, oh, it'll be a horror game. Cool. It's not a horror game at all.
Screw him.
I was so caught off guard. And that's my fault. It's nobody's fault but mine for being uninformed.
Lock up.
Like, there's decades worth of Doom content out there to have informed me correctly. And I just didn't take the time to figure that out on my own. And the trailers for Doom 2014 made it very clear it was not a horror game. And I missed all of that.
Stay still.
Okay.
Don't have to tell me twice. By the way, the jerky motion on these cutscenes is actually not the stream. It's the cutscenes. They're not very smooth.
I'm Ripley.
Where'd you come from? Ripley?
Off station. A ship.
There's no ships here!
There are now.
Well, that's good news. Because things are not so good here. Something blue just now. Robbed this whole place.
I saw it.
But lady...
Devil May Cry? I have, Trippy. I have.
Problems.
Yeah?
Yeah. Something's on this station. Something you wouldn't believe.
Like what?
A killer. You get it?
Okay.
How long's this been going on, I wonder? Because this dude's obviously off his rocker.
What's your name?
Axel.
Axel.
I was boarding with 2 cops.
You're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, Axel.
We got separated.
EVA helmet.
Can you help me find
Halo, question mark?
Why?
Because you seem to know your way around.
It's actually my favorite helmet in Halo.
For me!
Placed on the ship.
How do I know I can trust you?
Because you don't have a choice. Quit being a jerk off.
I need to contact
God.
my ship.
I get it, you've been through a lot, dog, but like, what other choice do you have?
This is your lucky day.
I feel like it's luckier for you than it is for her.
Let's go, sweetheart. Seegson Comms is in the Systech Spire. It's quite a distance, but we can get to a transit through the freight area. But watch yourself. We can get into all sorts of trouble there, okay?
Is that so? Well, do we... I mean, you gonna let me do it this time? I'm gonna have this memorized.
Come
yes,
on,
sir.
I don't want to stick around here long.
If it weren't for you, this door would have been opened 5 minutes ago. Piss off, Baldy. Elmer Fudd, shut your mouth. Anyway, continuing.
Was that you following me back there?
Had to keep my distance. Can't take any chance.
Oh, it was him, huh? Yeah, I've played DMC. If you're talking about Devil May Cry, I don't hate it. Well, that's actually really... Let me say that better. I don't love it. It's not a series that, like...
Don't move.
Okay.
Oh, it's those other 2 people we saw. I think. Maybe.
Who are you?
I'm John. This is Ringo.
They're just some assholes. We haven't got time for this. Come
How
on.
many people are left here?
To get to comms. Can you help?
This is a twist for me. I did not realize there'd be so many people here.
Don't tell them anything. Look, I've got the elevator working. Jana, let's go, okay?
I'm sorry. Good luck.
Immigration office?
What the hell was that about?
Yeah, why wouldn't they want to help you, Axel?
Everyone's running
God.
here. Keeping to their own. Safer that way.
I can't imagine why they wouldn't have invited you to their crew. Colonial pigs. Communists. Communism. There's communism in this game. Commies, commies, commies. No, it's always been a message of the Alien series, is the way that, like, a large corporation treats their employees. So don't come at me. Don't come at me saying that I like woke, blah, 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 blah. Welcome to the Alien franchise. You must not have been here long.
Hold up. Let me get the elevator.
Sure, go for it.
Allow me. Place is old. Need to...
I'm sure watching the movie recently helps with the immersion. Absolutely it does, Trippy. 100%. Like, less than 24 hours ago, I was watching the movie.
Well, what are you waiting for?
And I bet if I played this first and then saw the movie, it'd be the opposite. I'd be in the movie like, oh, alien isolation, blah, blah, blah.
I'd appreciate it.
I know what you're thinking, and it's crazy. So, stay here. Lucky, or unfortunately for us both, I like crazy.
Read each other's hair and chat all you want.
Yeah, when we get to my
What did I just quote?
to know what's going on.
Feel free to throw your answers in the chat.
Fine. Like I said, there's a killer.
There's a killer, laddie.
What does that even mean?
I ain't seen it, but it's here. Picking us.
He's gonna stomp you.
What are you saying? A psycho? A person?
No, something else. A monster.
Yeah, I just feel like one xenomorph on this massive station would not be that much of a threat. Maybe we'll get more information on what all went down. But if it was a full-on infestation, I'm with you, I get it. But just one? I don't know, dog. Hold control and move keys.
Get down.
This is bullshit.
Should be looking for a way off.
Are you crazy? There's no way off. At least we're safe down here. For how long?
That doesn't work. Oh, yes, it does.
They come for us. Then we shoot the
I don't like that at all. I don't like that at wow. Ugh. Maybe we need to get in the vent. Yeah, video game logic says we probably can't crawl over those luggage.
We'll have to go around them. Follow me.
Follow me into the vent, laddie. Yeah, there we go. Video game logic says no to those suitcases, so we're going in here. In. Let's go.
Friends of yours?
I've had run-ins with those guys before. They don't like...
Wait, so do we fight people too? That's news to me.
I ain't pulling your chain, darling. You want to go and say hello? It's your funeral. Those guns aren't for show.
Someone should be doing something.
They are. It's called...
Yeah, fighting people with guns was not... I don't know. Maybe this is just a scripted sequence at the beginning?
Turning on each other. The fear. It makes
I don't know.
people crazy.
I've noticed.
Jill does take damage like a trooper, but I wouldn't say Djokovic ripoff.
You've been living here?
Is this his place?
What can I say?
Nice to get you live again. Hey, Rich. Yeah, long time no see, man. I've been watching the VODs for ages now. The AVP long play was excellent. I remember getting dizzy on every alien mission. Yeah, dude. I, like, actually started to feel sick.
Waiting for a ship.
I liked it. Like, I loved the uniqueness to the alien campaign in AVP. But, like, motion sickness was very real.
Make sure you're stocked up on batteries.
For what? Man, this intro is slow, but I don't dislike it.
What are you waiting for?
Pick up a flashlight. Oh, thank God. Yes. Where? Oh, yes. Yes. We can see. Oh. I was worried that it was just going to be flare simulator.
Around. We don't want to get caught. Let's go.
Oh, we need batteries for this bad boy. We sure do. I'm holding it. I'm doing it. Nice. I dig it. Yeah, this intro is slow, but I don't hate it. Like, I'm actually soaking in all of the immersion so far.
What now?
I'll watch the vent. There's another vent round here somewhere.
I mean, my patience will have its limits eventually. But right now, we're doing good.
How about you look around? We're not going anywhere until you find...
Gotta find a vent entrance, huh? Alright. Right here. Nope.
Axel.
Over here.
Hold on. I'm coming.
Are you coming, Axel? He's taking his sweet time.
It was here somewhere.
There's a killer on the loose. We got to be careful. He's tiptoeing around.
Come on.
And do what? What do you want? Oh, we waiting for you? I don't know if that's even a Scottish accent. I'm just doing it for the memes at this point. We're just here for the memes.
It's not smart to stay here too long.
Well, maybe if we moved just a tad quicker. Maybe if we had a little bit of a sense of urgency.
That's the way everyone travels around here.
Just those that want to stay alive, sweetheart.
Stop calling me sweetheart.
Torrens, so that's your ship, huh?
I look forward to this guy's death. Not because he's done anything egregious, but because that means I won't have to sit behind him at a snail's pace anymore.
Yeah, I hear you. Will do. Gotta go meet the others. Something's going down.
There's always something going down.
Come on. We don't want to piss him off.
Yeah, I don't think I can even pass him. Nope, sure can't. Yep, I look forward to it. How will it happen? What do y'all think? What's your predictions? Will he be shot? Will he be impaled by a xenomorph? Will he get sucked out into space? Oh, you can look... I don't like... That just occurred to me. So when you save, you sit there for a second.
Okay, go.
What if you save and there's just an alien right on your tail? Then what? Surely it would despawn it or something, right? Because that could ruin your save.
Quietly.
I'm going.
Hold up.
What's the emergency?
Hold up for what? God.
Stay alert.
Just let me progress, Axel.
Anyone you don't know. Stick around while I check our stock.
Is this the terminal?
They're armed. Too many of them to take on.
Yeah, you don't say.
Take on?
We still got to get through there. The door at the end.
What? Did not mean to do that. Whoops.
Try a distraction. The generator. If that went down, they'd have to check it out.
The generator? Where's the generator? Is this the generator?
You'll make less noise.
Great.
Holy chat.
Which one are you?
I don't think you will reach the alien. Really? You don't think I'll reach the alien in the first hour? That's wild.
What is that supposed to mean?
Find a way to distract the looters.
The whole time.
Can they see me?
Meds. If it's not one of us.
Does the alien not show up that far into the game?
This is no good. We're supposed to be secure down here.
Damn it. What about the lock?
But you know what? Something I can positively say about this game so far.
Keep your gun.
100%.
Someone's gonna have to.
The alien has yet to show up, but that has not detracted from.
Maybe you think you could do better.
I think the experience so far.
Just saying that.
Just stop.
Like I know it's the centerpiece of the game, but like as far as intros go.
That is, if you could keep your trap from running for 5 seconds.
Okay, so we're gonna turn it off here, and then we're gonna get in the vent to our right. Get down. Vent, go. Just go.
It just turned itself.
I think they're right above me.
Somebody's here.
Check it out. Everyone with me.
I can't tell though. Where's a motion tracker when you need one?
This place falls apart more every day.
Okay, so we got him to move.
Who's there? Come out.
Doesn't seem to be broken.
How would you know, Einstein?
They'd know I was here.
There'd be smoke.
I'm gone. Goodbye.
Nice work, Ripley. This way. Let's keep it down.
Nice.
Close by. Follow me.
All is well. All is well. The devil will do more than cry if he saw Jesse Faden. Jesus. Yeah, old Jesse would not be tolerating any of it. Especially not this. All those guys would be dead. Axel would be dead. Let me guess. We gotta wait for him to come in. Nope, never mind. They say, let me guess. He's gonna have to come in here and do something.
Transit's just up ahead. Let's just hope your ship's still there.
Sure, sure.
Sevastopol, not quite what you're expecting, eh?
Alright.
Supposed to be here. My shipping out papers were for a week ago.
Won't spend a ton of time on these. Two-man rule. So people tried to be civilized in here. They attempted it while everything was going down. Yeah, and they had inventories. I mean, it was basically like a mini apocalypse in here. That makes me wonder. Blueprint. Use Q to access? Well, I didn't get hurt, so I don't have to, but I guess I'll do it. Click here to craft the item. Oh, all the pieces, then you click. Got it. Okay. Oh, I am almost out of health. What the heck? I never got hurt or anything. How does one use a medkit? How do you use it? I don't know. Just forget it. Let's go. Maybe it's E. Let's try that. No.
It's powered down. The assholes have cut us off.
Oh, I'm holding it right now.
Got it.
Okay.
Activate both consoles at the same
time. Can I use it?
Open it.
No.
This one. You go to the one on the other side.
Okay.
Sure. Why are you making me go around to the other side? Axel. I don't like how the humans immediately resort to gang warfare the moment a xenomorph invades their station. Feels more likely that all unite and try to kill the thing. So, I think... I agree, 100%, I agree. But what I think is going on here is that they were already abandoned. They were already running low on supplies. I think all of that may have started to go down before the alien ever showed up. Oh, and he's goofed. Is this how he's gonna die? No way. No way. You got a gun in your hand. Use it.
Get here now. I've got the thieving son of a bitch. You bums think you can take what you want? Get the fuck off me.
I'm coming, Axel. I'm coming! Ooh! Hey, I didn't sign up for that. She's about to get upset. Watch.
Go. The others are on their way. We need to go!
Oh, we skipping the morals conversation? We are. Alright. Hey, that's fine by me. That's fine.
Shoot him!
Run, 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 run.
He's dead. They killed him.
You don't say. Yep, skipping the ethics of all that. Fine by me, don't care.
You killed that guy!
Ah, dang it! No!
Saved my life.
Oh.
It's about survival.
I'm with you, Axel. I'm with you now.
Understand?
Oh, I hear water and chains. That can only mean one thing.
I hear something.
You're done! You're done! You're a dead man walking, Axel.
What have I got on me?
Xeno's gooning up there. Whoa, there! Oh, brother.
What the hell was that thing?
What's this here I've got on me arm?
Keep moving.
The alien's an incel, who knew? I'm sorry, everyone. Did I ever promise family-friendly only jokes? No. Is that usually the way it is? Yes. Open up. Wait, so is it here? Is it hunting me now? Because we're waiting on the transit. Am I supposed to be quiet in this moment? Let's test it. Run, 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 run. Come and get me. I mean, I hear it. Well. Back to the transit we go. Yeah, the music's popping off, but nothing's happening. Oh my god! Oh. I didn't mean to yell like that. I hope my mic cut it off. We're gonna see that again, but I think it was worth the discovery, right?
Nearly there. Transit's just up ahead.
The real alien isolation was the xenomorphs we angered along the way.
What you're expecting, eh?
I guess I was confused because it didn't make it clear that we were being hunted, but the music was going goofy, so I wanted to see.
It's powered down. The assholes have cut us off.
God bless America.
We need to activate both.
That got me good.
Same time to open it. I'll do this one. You go to the one on the other side.
Yeah, we know this guy's gonna die, so what's the point in having us get to know him? I agree. 100%. And the Xeno got him. He got a good kill. So he was our introduction to the alien. I can appreciate that.
Ready. On 3. 1.
Oh, man. Do you think his last name is Grease? No.
Behind you.
I think his last name is...
Fuck you!
Not that.
Son of a bitch.
Thieving? What'd he do? Was he stealing from these guys? Boom.
Fuck.
Let's go. The others are on their way. We need to go! Now!
Hey, you bastard!
Uh-huh.
Move it!
Shoot him! Shit, I think he's...
I don't mind doing that a second time. To learn what we just learned, I'm fine with it.
Come on!
He's dead. They killed him. Yeah, great dialogue, right?
Because he was going
Here, let's
save my life.
Let's skip it, and let's go back to our transit. So he's dead. He got pulled in there. Am I wrong for thinking that maybe he wasn't actually hunting us? Like, I thought maybe this was just for show. Like, the music's intense, we're waiting on transit. He came out of the dang ceiling. He came out from over here. Yeah, he came out from right there. Let's... Oh, there's another one. So, alright. So, better question, what do we do to avoid this? I don't know. I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna stand right here. I hear him. Don't drop in here again, please. Let's just... Here, I'll crouch. Oh, there's saliva coming down over there. Y'all see that? It was just for a second, but it was there. And that's the vent he dropped out of last time. Is it saliva, though? Get me out of here. Now. I feel like that encounter was like a diet version of what the rest of this game is going to be like. And it still made me scream. Never got hurt, you got slammed into the door of a space station. Well, in a cutscene, yes. Whatever. Wait, I can't make a medkit now? I guess I didn't find the stuff for it. Whatever. Kingerd Axel just said his shipping date was a week ago. That's roughly how long this has gone on for. Thank you for that, Dwayne.
Support services and
yeah, thank you for that, Dwayne. I mean, I guess a week is not terribly unreasonable or unrealistic. Like, if they have no supplies coming in or out and it's every man for himself, it's easy for me to believe that it only took a week. That's fine. Wait, so I can call all these transits? Is it like a fast travel system in the game type thing, maybe? Human society collapsing in a week. That's ridiculous. Oh, we have a challenger. A challenger has appeared, Brett. Well, Brett, tell me this. If you cut off an entire city for a week and all they had left, well, they'd have enough stuff. Okay, fine. You cut off an airport full of people who work there. Cut it off for a week from anyone coming in or out. And all they had left was what they could scavenge on their own. You can't convince me that at least one crime wouldn't be committed within that week. But it also sounds like, different to that analogy, this place was like starting to shut down even before that week. Like, it wasn't all at once. Uh-oh. That's a person. She's got a gun. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not here for trouble, I promise.
Guys, over here.
Oh, come on. Come on. No, no one's here. That thing's locked. I'm gonna go upstairs. Wait, where are they? They're not even coming in here? Okay. Alright. Whatever. Guys, there's someone here. There's just nothing. What is this? Rewire to toggle systems. Cool. Toggle. Toggle. Okay. Unstable system. Toggle. Air purification? Toggle. I hear things. Oh, did I do that? Alright. Not sure what that did. Now it's getting foggy? So there was speaker and unstable systems and air purification, and I hit air purification. I don't even know where that lady ran off to. You got no family, you don't gotta be friendly. He's dead, they killed him. Fantastic dialogue. Access rewire, another one. I stand corrected, you found the alien. Yep, we found it alright. Okay, so toggle. toggle. Tab to switch room. No. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing with that. I feel like you'd be there for a reason. What is the point of this? Does it, maybe it gives you more cover. I don't know. But cover from what? There's nobody here. Whoa! Okay. Was that me screaming because I fell? I think it was. Alright. Whew. Oh, revolver ammo. Did y'all see that? So it means I get a revolver at some point. Plasma torch required. Okay. Figure out where we're going. No, we heard your screams of terror in all their glory. Well, good. Good. Makes me happy. Sometimes the mic cuts out when I do that, and it's better for y'all that way. Yeah, well, let's just go try that door that she was messing with. This one. Oh, okay.
She was trying to hack the elevator security.
The only thing I hate about Alien are those face huggers. Worst way to go out, fellas. Yeah, no thanks.
Find a new date.
No, thank you. And I don't think it's a coincidence that you're saying that after you said you saw Romulus yesterday. The face huggers were... Whoa.
Maybe she was just scavenging like us.
Do you really want to take that chance?
Okay. We find her, kill her.
Oh. That's it. That is our timer. Okay. Well. Gosh. All in all, good. Okay, so that first hour, man, we got some awesome art style, we got some immersion, we got impressive atmosphere that did not rely on jump scares to be creepy. I love that. I really love that. I like jump scares too, but I really appreciate that they wanted us to kind of ease into it. I wasn't expecting there to be human enemies. That is a little bit of a letdown for me. Like, I hope that's not... This isn't a review of the whole game, obviously. I've never actually played this whole game, so I wouldn't know. I get the indication from the first hour that the alien will become a thing, more prominent. But there's also going to be a variety of human enemies we have to hide from too, and that makes me nervous. That makes me worry that we're going to end up messing with human enemies more than I would want to. And I don't like that they have guns and they can just shoot you. Like, that's just not scary. I didn't like it when Dead Space did it. But that, for me, does not detract from that one moment of sheer terror that I just felt when that alien dropped in the room with us. Like, that actually really got me. And it makes me... It was like a little taste of what hiding from the alien is like. And that's... Yeah, that's really cool. Change the camera only. Yeah, that was a good opening, guys. That was a good opening. It was slower than I expected, but not to its detriment, I don't think. Whew. Alright. Well, that means it's Outlast time. Outlast 1. Outlast 1. But I'm going to catch up on chat first before I do that. I wonder if you could pass an infant chest burster before it kills you if you took some laxatives. Well, they never... Actually, I thought about this yesterday. They never make it clear if the chest burster... So the face hugger goes in your face, puts a tube down your throat, but it's never specified if that tube goes through your trachea or your esophagus. My assumption would be the esophagus, because we have seen people talk and speak normally after a face hugger comes off of them. So, like, it hasn't ruptured their breathing system, their respiratory system at all. So I'm going to assume esophagus. But maybe you're onto something, Leslie. Maybe you're onto something here. That could be it. That could be it. Like, dang it, all the scientists in the room just baffled by the facehugger, and one person raised their hand. It's like, why don't we just give the guy a bunch of laxatives? And they're all like, start taking notes. Yeah, you start hear some muttering. Oh, she's right. Bleeds acid. No food for a week. I would eat the aliens. Good luck. Good luck. Feel like acid in your steak. Acid blood would be spicy. Yeah, my point exactly. If you want to use airports as your example, you've never seen The Terminal starring Tom Hanks. Of course I have, but The Terminal is still functioning every day. Like, there's still food being shipped to the restaurants. There's still people coming and going. And he's making a living for himself. But I'm talking about you cut off the whole thing. Imagine there's nothing going in, nothing going out. That's the one. I couldn't think of it. Thanks, Brett. Yeah, I know. I've seen The Terminal. It's a great movie. It is always on TV. It's really weird. My mom loves Tom Hanks movies. In space, nobody can hear you scream. Correct. Yeah. In this stream, nobody can hear me scream. That would have been a really good joke had I made it in the moment. Thanks for that, Rod. I will keep that in my back pocket. So the alien is in isolation, not the humans. Ah! That's why it's called Alien Isolation. I hate it. I hate being stupid sometimes. I hate not immediately putting that together. Because the whole station's been in isolation, everyone there has been stuck. Makes me mad. Makes me really mad when the shortest route to something between the shortest distance between point A and point B is a straight line. And I was going to C and D and E. Ah, yes, Outlast, where you must film absolutely everything regardless of how much it puts your life at risk. We'll see. At least Alien Romulus was better than the previous one because I didn't like what they did after Prometheus. I loved that film, and Shaw, she was so good. Yeah, I said on stream the other day, if I go in Romulus and I hear the word Prometheus, or I hear the word engineer, or I see an engineer on screen, I'm going to get so mad. Don't spoil for everyone, Rod, anything, but I did mention earlier there were ties to Prometheus that in the theater I was like, ugh, oh my god, stay away from those movies. I hate them, but other people like them, so I get it. All right, I'm gonna walk out to my living room, turn on my Xbox, and come back in here. So give me just one moment. I'll let y'all listen to the ambience of the ambiance of the main menu here. 1 second. Going to turn on Outlast. I've returned. Snack grab time? Yeah, go for it. I lied to all of you. I definitely took a trip to the bathroom, too. What can I say when I'm sitting here chugging ambiguous energy drinks? They take their toll. I guess I could have hooked up a controller for that, but I was actually really liking the mouse and keyboard controls. Maybe if that game... Maybe if we'd have been in more of like a tense scenario, I could have probably preferred having a controller for faster input, just because I'm better with one. But I don't know. Alright, so hooking up Outlast as we speak. Getting the Xbox to stream to the PC. I bet Aliens is everyone's favorite Alien movie. It's actually not mine. I prefer the first one over Aliens. I think Aliens is probably, in the court of public opinion, it probably is most people's favorite Alien movie, but it is actually not mine. I would rather sit down and rewatch Alien 1, if I'm being totally honest. Oh, new game means new audio, so guess we will see. Alright, here it is. So now it's time for first hour of Outlast, which, from my understanding, is similar to Alien Isolation. They're gonna have their differences, obviously, but I'm thinking that... I'm gonna zoom in a bit. I'm thinking that those differences will probably be pretty readily apparent just within the first hours alone. And so we're here to judge which opening is better, not necessarily which one had a higher budget and it shows, or which one has better graphics because it's a newer game. Like, no, we're not doing all that. Things that, by the end of the first hour, which one has me wanting to continue more. And that is how we determine who wins first hour. Kingerd the girl who was the main star in Alien Romulus, have done 2 good movies now. She was also in Civil War. Really? She looked so familiar and I couldn't put my finger on who she was. I assume you're talking about the main girl, right? I'm gonna answer this question for myself now. Rain was the character's name. Kaylee Spaney is her name. Oh, you said Civil War. I thought you meant like Captain America Civil War. So Civil War, Pacific Rim Uprising. Bad Times at the El Royale. Looked good, but I heard it was bad, so I didn't bother. It's like she's in quite a few movies. I thought she was hit or miss in Romulus. That scene near the beginning when they're all in the little ship, like debating with each other about whether they should go, I thought her acting was horrific. It was awful. But throughout all the rest of the movie, I thought she did a good job. Alien and Aliens are my favorite ones. I think you and everybody else, man. I think it's objectively clear that those are the 2 best movies out of all of them. I like what Alien 3 was going for. It just didn't succeed, in my opinion. It was going for another isolated story, which I like, but just, nah. My college media studies tutor for 2 years was actually a camera operator on the original Alien. That's cool. Never wanted to tell him I actually liked Aliens more. Yeah, trying to get that good grade, dog. You don't tell him that. Alien could have animated version movies like Resident Evil. Absolutely it could. I think more studios are becoming more open to animated stuff. In a good way. Like, Cyberpunk had a good animated show. Ark has an animated show. I don't know if they're cheaper to make, I'm not sure. But, I think Alien could have a good one, too. They wouldn't be restricted by practical effects. They could just do whatever the heck they want. Civil War with Kirsten Dunst, she's a newcomer by the looks. Yeah, saw that. Okay, Outlast. What have you got for us? When did this game come out? This game came out... Let's see. Outlast release date. Oh, 1 year before Alien Isolation. Perfect. So maybe they won't be super different in, like, quality. I don't know. I think Isolation probably had a much bigger budget. But we'll see. Normal, hard, nightmare, insane. Ooh. Usually when there's 4 difficulties, I choose the one from the top. But when you call that nightmare, I don't know if I want to do that. Let's go hard. Outlast contains intense violence, blah, 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 blah. Please enjoy? It's a weird place to put please enjoy. Outlast contains intense violence, gore, graphic sexual content. Oh, that's not good. And strong language. Please enjoy. Why would you put please enjoy at the end of that sentence? Oh my god. You are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on Earth. Always willing to risk digging into the stories no other journalist would dare investigate, you will seek out the dark secret at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Stay alive as long as you can. Record everything. You are not a fighter. To navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and expose the truth, your only choices are to run, hide, or die. So it sounds like even less options of fighting back than Alien Isolation. Is this the weird game about psychopaths in an asylum? Sounds like it. Never been to America, but I heart America. Grew up watching American movies and TV shows. America's pretty chill. Oh, check it out. So, my Xbox used to be the fraternity house Xbox. And people would just play it whether I was home or not. My gamer score is actually kind of insane, and how many games I've played on my account, but I've never personally actually played. Looks like there's 2 saves here, both on hard. That's a good sign. Maybe hard is a good difficulty then. And I guess disclosure. I have played Outlast before, but it was even earlier than this. Like, these 2 saves are not me. The time that I played it was like, it had just come out, and I never beat it. I was really bad about trying games and not finishing them. My backlog is insane, and it spans back 10 years, so, sewer and underground lab, whatever. Alright, let's do it. I'll get my timer ready, but again, we don't start it until the gameplay starts. Ah, subtitles are already on. I like it. Same rod, but old school America. Yeah, America is very, very different depending on where in the country you are. Like, there's some places that people will really like, some places that they really hate. There's just from everything from the type of people to the climate to the majority of professions. Mount Massive Asylum. Arkham Asylum. Oh, he's got a press pass on his mirror. So that's what it meant when it said he was investigative. Okay, we're here for a story of some kind. Illegal activity. Oh, this is a tip in an email he got. Illegal activity. You don't know me. Have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I'm very much breaking right now, but seriously, F those guys. Terrible things happening here. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy going too deep. Finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain? People are being hurt and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed. Something waiting for them in the mountain. So they're experimenting on people. I hate that I saw those saves, because now I know that there's a lab at some point. But I think it's okay, because all we know is that there's a lab and they were experimenting on people. Which, that checks out. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, we're about to get control. Dude, that is an ominous looking building. Screw that. Screw that. Hey Darren, how's it going, man? And all in chat, hope everyone's having a great Saturday so far. Absolutely, sure are. He's a genius going to a nut house to investigate creepy things going on alone. Yeah, right, how smart can you be? Okay, here we go. For 1 hour, and boom. Let's do it. Objectives are updated in your reporter notebook. The whistleblower. Yeah. Oh, that was the name of the DLC it said on the main menu. It was called Whistleblower. Close that. I've got a demon of a sneeze clawing its way out of me. A chest burster of a sneeze is about to make its way known. Press X. To raise your camcorder, press RB. Event recorded, adding a note in your notebook. I start feeling sick just looking at this place. It was shut down amid scandal back in 1971, reopened in 2009. Cell phone reception cut off abruptly a mile out, more like a jammer than lost signal. Dude, why are you here? Why are you here? The Murkoff Corporation has a long track record of disguising profit as charity, but never on American soil. Whatever they thought they could get out of this place has to be big. Might finally be the story that breaks them. Wait, so I can just play from my camcorder? Oh, that's cool. So up in the top left, you can see how much time I've been recording. And if I put it away, so that was just at 25 seconds, I'll wait. Press it again. It's back at 25 seconds. So that tells you how long I've actually been recording things. That's neat. Oh, I can zoom in with it. Nice. So is there a benefit to playing with the camcorder or putting it away, I wonder? Not that I can tell. I was just about to say, it must not be that secret if you can waltz on in. Look at these armored trucks. Alright. Here's crouch with B, alright. Say less. Door. Open up. Alright. A ladder and scaffolding. Uh-oh. Don't be a platformer. Don't be a platformer. You can zoom with... Yeah, I figured that out. I'd probably like to visit the small town Stephen King is from. It's somewhere in Maine, isn't it? I don't know the name of it. Press A while moving forward. Oh yeah, we're platforming, baby. We are platforming. Yeah, see, there's already enough obstacles here that I'm gone. Like, I mean, maybe if it's your job to uncover things like this as a reporter, then sure. Press right stick when your camera is raised. Oh, piss off. This is terrifying. Night vision uses your batteries. Well, then let's be careful with them. Hold X to open. It's a lot more clear when I don't use the camcorder. Should I be using it, though? I don't know. It didn't really say if there was a benefit. Was that the TV? Is that supposed to be a jump scare? I think that was supposed to be a jump scare. Oh, yeah, and then this. You're gone. You're gone. This abandoned facility. You can't reach anyone. You're gone, dog. There is no reason to still be here. You can reload batteries by pressing Y. Alright, thank you. Project Wallrider. Patient consultant. Patient claims to have progressed to self-directed lucid dream states. Morphogenic engine activity observed. Stage 4 of hormone schedule. Hormone therapy! They're giving hormone therapy? Spirometry revealed no bronchial accumulation. Hematocrit centrifuge again failed to separate erythrocytes. Highly worrisome. MRI. Alright, enough. What? That's a laughter? Revealed a rhythmic in-REM cycle. Laughter. Oh, so he was laughing in his sleep? Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit against Murkoff in the asylum, so his mom tried to sue. This represents a catastrophic breach in security, despite Billy's claims that he discovered the truth in the blood dreams of Dr. Traeger. There's only one Traeger on company records who's an executive. All orderlies and security personnel must be questioned and video security improved to include analytical biometrics. Holy cow. Okay. So maybe the experiment was he was lucid dreaming and he got information somehow through his lucid dreams that he shouldn't have known. That door definitely just locked. It closed and then locked. Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. There's just... I'm not gonna hold it against this game too hard. But there's just no logical reason why we've even gotten this far. No reason. But sometimes it doesn't matter how you get there, right? Like, it's about the environment, the atmosphere, the experience. And don't... Okay. Oh, their heads are gone. How loud is that? Is that loud enough for y'all? So 2 jump scares so far. I'm gonna be honest, those jump scares weren't very good. Give us a good one, would you?
They killed us. They got out. The variants. You can't fight them. You have to hide. You can unlock the main doors.
What is he on? Oh, he's on a spike?
Control.
And these are all their heads. Oh, good God.
You have to get the fuck out of this terrible place.
Alright, I'm gonna have to leave you. I'm sorry. I think he's dead now. Alright. I saw a symbol for the camcorder in the bottom right. Maybe that's when you're supposed to use it. Oh, that's a dude walking. Alright, so a much faster opening, that's for sure. I just saw him walking. Maybe he went in that door. Where am I going? Now that's just nasty. Oh, dude. That's that 4th meal aftermath, 100%. Is he patrolling, or was that a scripted move from him? I'm not walking that door, though. Alright. Everyone.
Little
Oh! Alright. Alright, well done. Well done. Ooh.
And who are you, then?
Is that a priest? We moving into religious fiction now?
I see. Merciful God, you...
We are. We are.
Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
Yeah, I have a calling. No ounce of it should have anything to do with being in this asylum right now. Escape the asylum. See, we were already in a position where escape was easy. You just turn around and go back to where you came. And now it's got to turn into a whole ordeal. Way to go. What's our guy's name again? Miles? Way to go, Miles. Doing good, mate. Just got in from the view after watching Alien Romulus. My mom, brother, we got a restaurant. Alien Romulus. Yep, we got another Romulus viewer in here. I love it. I love it. You should have been here for my review of the movie in the beginning. But sounds like you had a good time. You had every reason not to be here, so all is well, my guy. First hour was good. It was good. I was complimenting it because the immersion was really good, and it didn't rely on cheap jump scares to be creepy. And it's really funny because now we're in Outlast, and we've only been in this game for, what, 6 minutes? And I think we've already had like 5 jump scares. Easy, pal. Easy. Easy. What's going on in here? Hey, fellas. How's it hanging? Is there anything to do in here? Battery! Did they just shut the door on me? Yeah, trying to gather what's going on here. So we've got a giant guy. We've got a priest guy. We've got people that looked like armed forces. That must be their vehicles outside. Maybe they... Oh my god. Maybe they came to help at some point and they all got killed. So it seems to be a lot more... I'm inside, bodies everywhere. Oh, so it's like it takes notes whenever you record something. Okay. There's some kind of tactical cop pinned like a pig on a spit. Tells me to get out and then dies. What? Hold on. He says, would have been a good thing to hear when I could still leave the way I came. You could have. In that exact moment, you could have. Whatever. I'm already beat to heck, picking broken glass out of my scalp. Nearly killed by a deformed giant. Looks like someone tried to start his head with a cheese grater. Whoa! Whoa! I wake up in some doughy old man with a face like an alcoholic kitty fiddler? Oh my god! Miles, you monster! He's not holding back. In a homemade priest outfit, calls me his apostle. Not a job I asked for. There are words scrawled in blood everywhere. I'm getting an ugly feeling in my gut that the priest is writing them for my benefit. A face like an alcoholic kitty fiddler. How'd you come to that conclusion? God. These can't be like his... Wait a minute. Did I just touch that wall? I think I did. Like his hand is touching it, maybe? No, maybe not. I swear I just saw his hand touch the wall. I just think that's cool when your character interacts with the environment. Need a key card. Key card. Started off with a... I hope Kingerd has spare underwear for this game. Yeah, right. Started off... Spoiler-free review of Romulus, but he nearly wet himself by the end of the hour. Oh, yeah. So we were concerned for a bit in that first hour that we wouldn't actually even see the alien, but we saw it alright. And not just in a cutscene, I got killed by it. The full report pending, no immediate action is required on the part of the Corp. The profit potential remains staggeringly high. The 4 fatalities contain enough ambiguous data to make any litigation, if evidence is correctly managed, impossible. Oh. Okay, so they are scumbags. The Project Walrider remains a dangerous initiative, and there will almost certainly be further casualties. As with the others, however, family and government interest in the patients is so low as to make any chance of legal actions vanishingly unlikely. Violence among patients is increasing as the morphogenic engine therapy gets closer to producing working models, but a combination of physical and chemical restraints has proven sufficiently effective. That's actually a good point. So they're in an asylum, and they have set themselves up to only bring in test subjects who are not very involved with family or their communities or anything, so that makes it unlikely for people to come looking for them. Well, so much for that. Still don't know what they're doing. All we know is...
Why should we have to pay for it? Why do we have to die?
I think he's in this room.
Kill us just for being sick. We're some people. We didn't choose this.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. We don't know what the experiment is. All we know is lucid dreaming, and they might have been successful because of what that one guy said about the executive, that he shouldn't have known otherwise. Locked. Alright. How about you? You locked? Yep. Alright. How about you? Is that Lil Nas X? Just falling in, like in that music video on the pole. I've already been here. I have already been here. I'm just gonna check it again though. Yeah, it was locked. Alright, everything's locked. Very cool. Well, perhaps we go... That's blocked off. So, experimentation using an asylum as a front to keep prying eyes away. What is that? Oh. I'm done? Hey, I'm done. I'm done. Is that what I'm gonna call you, I guess? I'm done. Hi, I'm new. Yeah, I see that. I think with a username like that, I'd remember you. So you're definitely new. How's it going? To peek, hold left trigger or right trigger. Oh yeah, see there's his hand. See, that's so cool. It's just a small touch, but I think that's really cool when games do that. Oh, so around that door. No way. I'll have to watch the stream back once Kingerd finishes. Yeah, feel free, man. So we like Grandma in RE7? Is that what's happening here? What's that on your face? He looks a little... Zoom in. Oh, he's just chilling. Alright. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. How about that? This character looks so much like... The character models look like something out of the Arkham games, don't they? They look like thugs. Like, from the older... Like Arkham Asylum. Alright. Well... I feel like surface level... Ah! Keycard. Yes. Surface level of this asylum, there's just some inmates hanging. Collected objects are updated in your reporter's notebook. Right. Sure. We go back? Yeah, so we gotta get to that security door now. I'd go to New York just to say, people, what, are you walking there? I wonder if New Yorkers get upset by that. Like, hey, I'm walking here. Wonder if that's actually something they... Huh, wasn't expecting just some docile inmates. At least they're not messing with me!
Get them out! Please! The doctor is dead! Let them clean!
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's the answer right there. Look, you have my sympathy, but that doesn't give you permission to touch me, alright? I feel bad for you, because you're obviously pretty messed up. But don't ever do that again. So you can't even open it from the other side? Alright. So be it. Gonna have to change batteries soon, but I'm making it last. Outlast. So why is this game called Outlast, I wonder? We figured out alien isolation. But what's up with the name Outlast? In the matter of the seizure of the psychiatric center, affidavit having been made before the board, catastrophic security failure of psychiatric center with imminent danger of environment contamination? What are they doing here? We are satisfied the affidavit and testimony established sufficient evidence to require urgent action on the part of MHS and grounds for the issuance of this warrant. You are hereby required to grant MHS full access to all facilities and surrender complete authority to its agents. By acceptance of this document, you and any surviving relatives surrender all claims of litigation against the Murkoff Port. That's not how legality works. Not an attorney. That's not how that works. Or its subsidiaries for the actions of MHS or the circumstances which require their actions. Yeah, just because somebody says, you agree not to sue me if I do anything wrong to you, doesn't mean that you can't still sue them. Just saying. Note that you can look behind you by holding while running. Why is it telling me that now? I don't want to hear that now. Don't tell me that now. Oh no, the deadly trombone and violins. Yeah, lots of cheap jump scares so far. And let me tell you the difference between the jump scares in this game and the difference between, like, say, Chucksy. In Chucksy, those jump scares... Oh, press X to hide. In Chucksy, those jump scares were gameplay. Like, they were enemies you were fighting. This, it's like a scripted event. Like, blah! Which, I don't hate on that stuff. It's just... I think it's less creative, a little bit less interesting. But, you know, again... Oh. Oh, it's the kitty fiddler. I think diddler was the word he was looking for. Get in the locker. I hear things. Hide in the locker, don't try to fight. Big Evil Within guy. This came out before Evil Within, though. I think a year before. He just opened the one next to me? Yeah, don't open the locker, the only other locker in the room. I'm not in it. Alright, so still scripted so far. That does make me wonder. So if there's a bunch of hiding and stuff in this game, is it mostly scripted events? Or does it have AI like Alien Isolation does? Wait, so what did I do? What was the purpose of what I did? Restart the generator in the basement. Okay. Is it mostly scripted encounters? I guess it's not really better or worse for that matter. Not necessarily. On Wednesday, February 10th, hypnotic experimentation and research work was continued in Building 13. A post-hypnotic of the night before, pointed finger, you will sleep, was enacted. Mrs. Jackson and Pierce immediately progressed to a deep hypnotic state with no further suggestion. Miss Pierce was then instructed, having previously expressed a fear of firearms in any fashion, that she would use every method at her disposal to awaken Miss Jackson. And failing this, she would pick up a nearby pistol and fire it at Miss Jackson. She was instructed that her rage would be so great that she would not hesitate to kill Jackson for failing to awaken. Oh my god. Miss Pierce carried out these suggestions to the letter, including firing the gun at Jackson, which it was not loaded, and then proceeding to fall into a deep sleep. After proper suggestions were made, both were awakened and expressed complete amnesia for the entire sequence. Miss Pierce was again handed the gun, which she refused, while she was awake, to pick up or accept. She expressed absolute denial that the foregoing sequence had happened. Okay, so there's their experiments, I guess. Mind control, basically. Deep hypnosis. But I don't think that really connects to the lucid dreaming they mentioned earlier. I'm expecting the mother from Resident Evil Biohazard to poke her head out. Oh god, yeah, she was a creature, man. To vault, press A while moving. Alright. Oh, there's someone on the other side of that door. Not me. Nobody, don't worry about it. Nobody. Turn on the 2 gas pumps and the main breaker to restart the generator. Alright. Looks like that's a way. Something over there? I don't know. Let's go left first. Locked. I think we have yet to be put in a room just with enemies. Like, every enemy we've seen has been like they've followed their course and gone out. And then in Alien Isolation, I think our hour ended right at the point where that was the case. Like, it finally put us in a room with an enemy that we had to dodge, and that's where the hour ended. Whoa! Should I be running? Whoa, hey, 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 easy. Is he just pass? Oh! God. I don't know what to do. I think that's it. Okay, okay. So the answer to my question is, yeah, get the heck out of there. Turn on the gen and run. Alright, I got it. Big Dead by Daylight guy, huh? Okay. So turn on the generator and get scooting. Welcome to Kingerd stream. Way to be welcoming. I appreciate that. Appreciate the welcoming in the chat. Darren. I played some of the OG Last of Us on the PS5. The characters seem to be heavy to move. What, like the movement's just not very fluid? I still need to play The Last of Us 2 at some point. I've said this on stream before, I'll keep it brief, but like my main reason for wanting to play The Last of Us is the story. And since the whole story is just out there, and it even was before the game came out, my incentive is very low. Okay, so I'm going to turn on this generator, and I'm going to have to hide. Go, 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 go. Because he came running to the last one, or walking, so he'll probably come to this one too. I hear him. Oh yeah, I bet he's in here. There he is. Keep on stepping. Ah! Is he right in front of mine? No, he opened the one next to me. Dude, if he opens my locker, that's complete RNG. Come on. Get out of here. Did he leave? I can't tell. Alright, let's try it. Can they hear me if I just walk? They never made that clear. They didn't... Oh, there he is to my right. They never made it clear, like, if standing makes more sound or what. I hear him. Turn on the 2 gas pumps and the main breaker. Is that not what I just did? Oh, the room he came out of. Got it. Got it. Got it. Let's do that. Alright, battery. Alright, alright, alright. Squeaky wheel gets its oil. Settle down. Alright, that is the room he came out of. And that's where I'll head next. No putty tat, huh? Oh, there he is again. How well can they see in the dark? Wait. Did that just make a sound? Oh! I can't see. Get out. Get away from me. Run. 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 Go. How fast is he, I wonder? Oh, I think he's right on me, Lucky Charms. Go. Close it! Not with me outside. God, game. Come on. Be smarter than that. No hiding spot. No hiding spot. No hiding spot. Get under the bed. Get under the bed. Get under the bed. Get under the bed. You'll never find me. You'll never find me. Nope. Don't do it. I'm not under the bed. Another ghost. That plays in my favor. If old boy is seeing ghosts, debating with himself if I'm a ghost, then that's fine. Okay, so already this game seems to be more forgiving than Alien Isolation. Because if y'all remember, that alien killed me at first contact. Like, this guy, he's hit me twice, I think, and I'm still alive. I need to get in that room over there. Dang, these batteries do not last. Alright, so now I'm just gonna have to go this way, right? Yes, because this is where he broke out of. Alright, let's do it. Oh, Mr. Breaker. No breaker in here? Ah! Yes. Let's reload the battery. You gotta be careful with this. These things run out quick. Let's pick up another battery. Alright, score. As long as he's not coming in here, I guess it's alright. This looks like a lot of space for running, and I don't think I like it. Oh, no doubt in my mind. Switch this thing on. Hide in a locker. It's time to roll. Let's wait to hear him come running in here. Gotta meet my friend, but we'll leave the stream running. I hope I don't miss too much. See you, Dwayne. Yeah, he's in here already. Bro, they use half of that note in the animation. We'll catch you in a bit, Dwayne. Okay. Yeah, he's in here with me. Until you stop to think about it, the graphics actually hold up really well. I agree. Everything looks fine to me. What do you mean? I'm done. You said, bro, they use half the note in the animation. Which animation? And then Rich, as for the graphics, I agree completely. Like, it obviously doesn't look as good as Isolation, but that's not what we judged the first hour on. A game having better graphics than another game mattered in, like, the mid 2000s, maybe even the late 2000s. But these days, that's just not even a category for me to consider if a game... Go! Go! Oh, it's locked. I think I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Goodbye. Oh, wait, I don't have to be dead. Alright. I was either mid-vault just then, or it didn't register that I was vaulting. Where'd it take me? Did it take me all the way back? I think it did. Alright, well, the good news is, now that I know where I'm going, I'm gonna hit this right side first. Knock this one out. Then I'll sprint over to the left, turn that one on, and then I'll be right next to the door that I need to be at. So start. Now we're running. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Oh, that's his door. Shoot. This is the one I want to be in. Do that. Close. There we go. We're going to hit this. We're going to go into the bed. There we go. And now he's going to come in here, he's going to look around, then I'm going to go back out behind him. Kingerd, will you play any of the DLC once you've done a playthrough of Alien Isolation? Brilliant pun. Thanks. If Alien Isolation wins today's first hour, normally I want to do DLC with a full game, yes. I think it'll just depend on what the deal... Okay, it'll just depend on what the DLC is. So, like, say... trying to think of an example. Say, like, Control. In Control, one of the DLCs was just, like, kind of a horde mode where you hold off as long as you can. If there's any, like, challenge modes or things like that, I won't really feel the need to play through those. But, say, like, some story DLC, like... Oh, he heard that. Oh, yeah, he heard that. Keep moving. Keep moving. I'm running. I'm crawling. 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 Okay, so he can't hear me when I crawl in the water, but he can hear me if I drop in the water. Okay, Resident Evil 4 would be another example. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He's right there. Are we good? I think we're good. Whew, okay. Resident Evil 4. Like, I didn't even touch the mercenaries on stream, but I did play through Ada Wong's. So if Alien Isolation has DLC that's, like, story-related, like the Crew Expendable one, I don't know if that's story-related or if it's a challenge mode or what. I just know that it's based on Alien 1. Like, I could definitely see myself playing that. Which I'll give my thoughts on the comparison between the two games after we've completed Outlast's first hour. He's right there, dude. Yeah, does he just follows me in here. That's weak. Go away. Go away. All right. All right, all is well. This game feels like the opposite of Alien Isolation, like in its immersion and introduction. Was that loud? Is he gonna hear that? I think he's gonna hear that. Alien Isolation was slow burn. This one was like jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. It's like, not that that's a bad thing. It's just different. Brilliant pun. Outlast Fanimation, lens of the journalist. Is he? I hear him in here, I'm pretty sure. Couldn't just turn the knob, pal? Just weren't feeling it? Alright, get on out of here. So now we can go back into that main room and hit that panel to progress, I believe. After we do that, I have no idea what's next. I don't know. Did we try it? Let's try it. Good news. We know we can run from him. I think straight was the wrong way. Left is where we want to go. Oh! Go, 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 go. Hit it. Goodbye. Oh, I don't know which way is the right way. Oh, no. Jump. I don't. Oh, God. I'm not in a technical hiding spot, so he might still be able to find me. Let's go ahead and do this while we wait. I see water moving. Maybe it's just always moving. I don't know. So I think I'm gathering that Outlast isn't just more forgiving in the damage you take, it's also more forgiving in the chases. Like when I saw that alien, dead on the spot, done. But here, I've been caught several times, but still able to get away. It's not like Oakwood. I don't know if any of y'all watched that upload when I played Oakwood, the dino horror game. So that bad boy, you're dead on the spot in that game. I don't remember where to go. Oh, that's the right way. Yeah, we're good. I could have just gone through here to get away from that guy. Just didn't realize that's where I was. Alright. I think I like not being dead on the spot, but it kind of hurts the fear factor, though. I forgot we reloaded since I did that last. You know what I mean? Like, that guy wasn't very scary in there because even though he could hit me in the side of my temple twice with a steel pipe, I could still get away from him. I don't know. That's a personal preference thing. Some people probably wouldn't really like the higher difficulty. Oh, security room. Right. Whoops. This is down here. Unlock. Yeah, get me the heck out of here. Oh, is it Big Boy again? Oh.
My son, I didn't want to have to do this to you.
Kitty Fiddler.
Leave. Not yet. There is so much yet for you to witness.
It's like a priest outfit made from a...
Can you?
Made from one of their inmate jackets.
The Wall Rider tearing his truth into the unbelievers.
Wall Rider.
The only
what the heck?
Of this place is the truth.
Something invisible?
Accept the gospel, and all
oh my!
Open before you.
This really feels like Evil Within now. The beginning of Evil Within. It feels so similar. Up until you leave the asylum, anyway. You even wake up to... Evil Within came out after this. I acknowledge that. I'm not saying this is copying Evil Within or anything. It just feels so similar. All the way down to the point of... watching on the security cam as somebody either like teleports or invisible, something that appears to be supernatural kills off guards. Remember that notes are only added to your notebook when you use your camcorder. Whoa. Someone just let me out. Thanks, I think.
Back! Get back! Get the fuck away from me!
There's a bunch of dudes down there. Hey there. Looks like Gary Oldman in Red Dragon. Or is it Hannibal? I think it's Hannibal. Looks like Gary Oldman's character.
Who's this? Maybe Father Martin's man. Maybe. He looks nervous. I would like to kill him.
Oh, nope, not looking down.
The preacher asked us not to. It would be impolite. Not.
These guys gonna hurt me?
We give him a running start. There's an idea. And when we kill him slow.
No, thank you.
Patience.
No, thank you.
I want his tongue and liver. They are yours.
So, y'all know that my greatest fear is like the Grudge or the Ring type of spirits. You know, like the long black hair.
Ghost.
Don't talk to me. That's my biggest fear. I think my second biggest fear, and what I would easily be most afraid of in a real-world circumstance, would be like murderous psychopath asylum-type people. Like what we're seeing right now. That would genuinely, like... Where... There's light in this room. Can I open it? No. Whoa! Don't want to do that. Did not mean to do that. Let me guess. The one with the guy in the wheelchair.
My blood and they want to get out. I can feel.
They're in my blood and want to get out. I wonder if there's any truth to that.
Trust them. They'll tell you it's science. It's not. They were waiting for us in this place.
Alone.
Billy understood. They've always...
This poor guy. Yeah, Billy was the one whose mom tried to sue. And that guy's screaming about they're in my blood. Alright, let's go back up here. Are those two dudes still standing there? Yep. I'm not opening that door. That can't be the right thing to do. Let's try going this way. Can I open this door? Negative. Okay. Looks like that's where we go, but to get there I have to go past the naked guys. I mean, I'll try to open it, I guess. Why would you ever? Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Okay.
They're in my blood and they want to get out.
Alright, so there's something else down here we gotta do. Not you. I don't like that there's a bed I can hide under in there, though. I'll just go through every door, I guess. Open. 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 Ah! Aha! Let's close that back. Oh, I can't. Okay. I didn't want to show them the way out. I think they all need to hang out in here for a little while. Maybe cool down a bit. Whoa! Okay. Was he eating him?
Damn it! What the fuck is the matter with you? You weren't invited to this, you goddamn sicko!
Have you ever had... I'll give the game an extra 30 seconds or whatever that was. Have you ever had your... Not joy. What would the word be? Like your genuine... I can't even find the words to describe what I'm thinking right now. So I'll say this. I saw that, and I thought
Wait until I finish.
I'd missed something important. So I went and looked at the stream and rewound it by about 20 seconds and watched what I missed my first time around. And I just like... Is that me being a prude? Maybe. But like what was the point? Why did that even have to get put in the game? I don't know. Like, violence I can stomach and handle, obviously. Like, we've done it a lot in these, but... There's just no piece of me that seeks that out in fiction and media. Like, why would I ever want to see that? I mean, I get it. In the context of where we are right now, we're in an asylum with crazy people. They're all isolated and stuck together. Like, sure. Like, it would make sense that that would happen at some point. But, like, I think everything this drink, this ambiguous energy drink gave me just got sucked out of my body when I rewound the stream and saw what I just saw. Dr. Zeichner gave me your info to contact regarding the cancellation of the arts program. My patient, Martin, has made enormous strides in his therapy on account of his finger painting. Just in the week since canceling the arts program, his schizoaffective assertions of some higher calling have accelerated enormously. Please just let the man finger paint. The few dollars you're saving on temper paint is more than swallowed by the cost of clozapine. I can't imagine the logic at play here unless Murkoff wants our patients to become more disengaged from reality. Yeah, I got bamboozed by that. I was about to like reload the game and see that again because I wanted to see what I missed, and I went back and oh, what is this? It's like a lab elevator. That's cool. I went back to go see what it was, and what I saw was like, not only would I rather avoid showing that in stream for like reach purposes and all that, but also like I almost showed it a second time just because I didn't know what it was.
They weren't experiments. They were rituals. A conjuring.
Oh, was it? Was it now? Are we getting into supernatural stuff? Maybe. Hard to tell. It's a little too early to tell. There's something I should be doing in here, but I don't know what it is. Not hiding. So yeah, that's what I was thinking, Darren. Just a combination of mad that I gave that animation the time of day to look at a second time, annoyed that I almost showed it a second, like almost showed it again, and then also just like, what would be the, I guess, disgust. Like it's just gross, just nasty. Like I don't want to see that. Oh, that's open. Nope. Come on out of there. Does he see me? I can lean. Oh yeah, he's watching me right now. He's watching me. How do I get past him? BRB. See ya. See you when you come back. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. Yeah, he's just watching me. What am I supposed to do? I mean, I could try.
I'd like you to stay quiet.
Can I peacefully pass on through? I bet you I have to get him away from there. This is all one big loop. Jeez. I don't know what to do. It said closing doors will slow down your pursuers. Can I hide under this desk? I think I can. I don't know. I don't know if this counts as a hiding spot. I guess we'll see. Oh, you're screwed. Oh, he broke the door. Didn't know he would break it. Alright. Hope that other guy's not chasing me now. He might be. He might be. Activate. What did I activate? Oh, it's that room back in the middle. Close. Haha. Yeah, I mean, we're getting plenty of methods to get away. So that's nice. Like, it's not frustrating or anything. Oh, they're both after me now. Great. Don't check my locker. No, leave me alone. He's gonna open it. Ooh! Ooh. Is the other guy gonna open it? I think they both just opened the same locker. Man, if I could trap him in here, that'd be great. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, though. Well, let's come on out. Oh, what? Way to miss, idiot. See ya. See ya. I'm pretty sure what I activated was this. Yes. There it is. Let me in. Let me in. Woo! Gotcha. Follow the blood? What if I say no? Is that fire I just heard? Oh, it's a decontamination chamber. Interesting. So maybe now we're heading... Oh, it's the naked guys again.
Joe-like in the suppression.
Go away. Not listening to y'all.
But now,
Hard pass on that, I think. Follow the blood. Alright, I'm following. Open up. Nope. Yeah, I paused earlier because I was surprised by what I saw, but also just like, why? You know, why? Why put that in the game? Shock value, I guess. Proper gate maintenance is crucial to the security. Please refer to Murkoff Maintenance Manual or seek guidance from a supervisor. Okay. What's the point of that? I'll take it, I guess. Whatever. Locked. Maybe this is a room to hide in? That's where I went out, isn't it? I thought. Oh, I've got to go in here. This is nice and dark. Screw this. I don't have any more batteries. What's happening? Ooh, head gone. What's the big guy's problem, I wonder? They did it for shock value and didn't need to be in it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I'm just annoyed. I'm annoyed about that. Picked up the key card for access to the shower room. The timer just went off, but because I froze for like 30 seconds, I'll give it just a tad more time. Key card. Key card. I think this is it. Open up. Exit through the showers. Oh, yeah. Okay, naked guy. Great. Oh my god. They're both on me. Alright, out the window. Go. Go.
My god, he vanished. Vanished without trace.
I don't...
Sarcasm.
Oh.
It was my intention.
Oh, they're not being serious.
Or stupid. Let's pull him in and slit his belly open.
You know exactly where I am?
Just a moment.
That's actually really creepy. That was good dialogue. They knew exactly where I went, but they were just letting me continue going. That's a good point. Alright, yep, I think we're coming up on what I said, so just want to see if maybe there was... Yep. Alright, I was more generous. I gave it more time. I'll go ahead and save. I think this is me, right? Yeah. Alright, so that is our... That's it. Or... Yes, let's quit. Alright. In that case, let me go ahead and bring up my nice little backdrop. Let's go camera only. Here, here. Boom. And to give our verdict, yes, present. On my extremely poorly rendered graphic. I'll just, yeah, that's really funny. That's funny to me how bad that looks. Here, this again. That's what I mean. Okay, in fact, I'll go ahead and let's exit out of the Xbox so that... Thank you. Okay, there we go. So, for our first hour of Alien Isolation and Outlast, so some differences, obvious differences, is that Alien Isolation clearly is taking its time. Like, we only saw the xenomorph once in that hour, and it relies more on atmosphere and, what other word am I looking for? Immersion. Atmosphere and immersion to kind of put you in there and get you to be creeped out. Whereas Outlast was still atmospheric, like it's still there, but there's a lot more active things going on, like things jumping out at you, music spikes, jump scares, and just straight up dialogue that's creepy. Like that last little bit there that they said they were pretending to not know where I was. That was creepy. That was pretty good. Outlast reminds me a ton of Evil Within, just the beginning. Story-wise, just the beginning. And again, this is not a review of both games in their entirety. It is just of the first hour, nothing else. And yes, there was a shock value moment in Outlast that rubbed me the wrong way, but I'm not going to hold that against it. However, that does tell me that obviously it's not opposed to depicting things like that, so it could be again in the game. But like that shock value, that doesn't give me reason to knock it down a peg, you know, whenever I'm comparing it to Alien Isolation. Man, and this one's kind of tough because I'm gauging that both of these games probably are really similar, but they had such different openings that now I've got to decide, okay, which one makes me actually want to continue after my first hour. here's where I stand. Are you ready? Outlast got into the action quicker, and there's more going on for that first hour. But I feel like it's trying harder to be scary when it kind of just isn't. Like it's throwing jump scares and it's giving these enemies that chase you, but so far in that first hour, even on the hard difficulty, it felt pretty forgiving. You know, maybe I could have played it on a harder difficulty, I don't know. Whereas Alien Isolation is taking its time and trying to almost like it's giving you the build-up so that there's a payoff. If you get nothing but payoff constantly, then that's, you know, the anatomy of a good jump scare. You know, like there's got to be a build-up, 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 and then payoff. Outlast felt like it wasn't really bothering trying to build up much of anything outside of the first, like, 10 minutes, like when you first entered the building. I don't really feel all that much of a sense of dread in Outlast like I did in Alien Isolation. If that tells you anything, we saw the alien one time in that entire hour, and that was an extremely effective moment. Like, it made me scream, and I was like, oh my god, like, this is horrifying. Outlast, we got chased by several enemies, and never once did it really feel as threatening. So I think what I have to do is acknowledge that I know both of these games were made on different budgets. That's not a factor here. I know both of these games look very different in terms of graphical fidelity. Like, Isolation looks better than Outlast. That's not a factor here. But I think for today's first hour in determining where we go from here, just to answer the question, which one has an opening that makes me want to keep playing the game after I've finished that first hour, today's winner is going to have to be Alien Isolation. And to be honest with you, if I can be completely honest with everyone here, I fully expected Outlast to win, because I'd heard, when looking up difficulties, like what difficulty I should do, I saw some people complaining that the Alien Isolation opening was too slow. So for the last week, I've been nervous and sweating bullets that, oh my god, all we're going to get is like an opening cutscene and like a walking sim for Alien Isolation, and I'm going to have to give the win to Outlast, and then I'm going to have droves of fans come burn my house down, and say, well, you got to play longer than that. But even with that, it was a slow burn, but it was a slow burn that was handled really well. Like, I have been thinking all week that Outlast was going to win purely on the principle that Alien Isolation took too long to get started. But dude, it didn't end up mattering. It did not end up mattering. Fast-paced and in-your-face doesn't equate to a more interesting opening. I like the simplicity of Outlast. I like the setting of Outlast. The scares just felt cheap. And you all know me. I jump scare and I let you know when I got jump scared. And Outlast just I wasn't feeling it, you know? Maybe this is a better, let me try something different. Maybe I should have done this. Check this out. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe that was better. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I think that's where I stand on today's first hour. So I'll go ahead and put it on camera only. Transition. What do y'all think about that? Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. You don't have to agree with me. I don't want, you know, everyone doesn't have to be a yes man to me. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Feel free to share your opinions on that. I think there's going to be people that disagree, but I think that's where I stand. Outlast just seems like, in concept, it should be my cup of tea, but in practice, it just wasn't. I've been prepared for Outlast to win this all week, and I even have Outlast 1 and 2 downloaded because I thought it was going to win, and it didn't. Feel like that made the decision for you which game to continue? Honestly, it didn't. That's not enough for me to just be like, no, because like I'm not going to be so prudish as to go, oh, shocking content, not in my horror game. Like I'm not. Let's be realistic here. I mean, there's an even iconic scene in Silent Hill 2 with a similar subject matter. So yeah. I made it for the end. Welcome back. Thanks. 2 completely different takes on horror. Alien Isolation, the gift that wins. Yep, I agree with you, Dwayne. Alien Isolation, it keeps on giving as a gift. Yeah, that's where I stand. And I promise that moment in Outlast is not what did it. I didn't care for it. I think I've made my thoughts on it pretty clear that I didn't like that. I'm annoyed that even was there. I felt like it didn't serve a purpose. But yeah, that's it. That's where we are. So in the spirit of that, I've got to figure out, I'm going to go in and look up time to beat kind of on Alien Isolation and see if I can gather how many streams it might take to get through it. And see if I can do it before Dead Rising. Because I adhere to the vote. Dead Rising won last time. And if it doesn't, then that's fine, because I can actually fill in the gaps with some other things until then. But if it goes longer, I don't know. I may just have to jump around a bit between now and then. But as soon as I know, I will put the thumbnail up. I'll schedule the stream. You'll see it on the page, on the channel. It'll be there for everybody to see. Outlast is faster paced, but shorter. I gathered that just from that first hour. Very much so. I'm kind of split between the two. Outlast did have me jump scare a few times, but Alien Isolation does have me tense all the time. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yes. So here's a great example. Take a game like Chucksy that I played a week or two ago. The jump scares I thought were super effective, and they were part of the gameplay. Do I want to play a game like that, a full-length campaign like that, for 5, 6, 8 hours? No, not really. Not really, I don't. But a game that builds in tension, builds in tension, and then has a payoff, has moments of breathing, has moments of tense atmosphere throughout. Do I want to play that for a full-length campaign? Yeah, I think I do. Alien has more to offer in terms of gameplay. Well, see, I hadn't even gathered that yet from the first hour. If anything, all we done in Alien was just kind of walk around and crouch and hide in vents. And in Outlast, it was just around about the same. So maybe there is more in gameplay, but the first hour didn't even indicate that. So that wasn't even a factor for me there. Quick question. If you did a first hour and didn't like both games, what would you do? Haha. Didn't like both of them. Alright, there's 2 parts to that question. 2 parts to my answer. Part number 1. I would like to think that when putting it out there, a first hour between 2 games, I'm not going to do that if... Well, I was about to say I'm not going to do that for games I don't like, but then it's like, well, how would I know that if I hadn't played it? Okay, so I'll just put myself hypothetically in the scenario. We do a first hour. I hate them both. I think I would adhere to the rules in that I would still pick a winner. But then based on how much game it is, I may decide not to continue playing it. I don't know. I hope that doesn't ever happen. Because the the technicality, the rule follower in me says that I need to play it anyway. I need to play it to completion simply because it won. But then it's like, well, if I hate it, if I don't like either one, I have no desire to continue playing the game. Why would I play it? It's not like I don't stream every day. You know, I stream once a week, sometimes twice a week. So I need to kind of be selective about what I stream so that I'm not wasting my time and y'all's time. If it's a game that sucks, then... Like, for example, I started making a list the other day of, I saw somewhere that there's actually a bunch of games coming out in September. Let me read this off for you. The casting of Frank Stone, which is a supermassive Dead by Daylight crossover. Fears to Fathom, had never even heard of that before, but apparently the final episode drops September 3rd. And it's like, I think 5 kind of short horror games, and when you put them all together, maybe it could be like one big experience. It looked really cool. Hollow Body, September 12th. Dead Rising Remaster, September 19th. And then Zoocosis, which is a game about, like, you're in a zoo and the animals are all getting mutated into these horrible monsters. Comes out September 23rd. There's too many games that look like they'd be really fun to stream for me to spend, 2 months worth of Saturdays on a game I don't like. So, I hope that never happens. Hopefully y'all will stop me. If I'm ever like, hey, I want to do a first hour over these 2 games. Hopefully y'all will be like, no, dude, those games suck. Don't do it. Hopefully that happens. Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I mean, that's a good question though, Rich. I had never considered that. I had never considered it. Crash Bandicoot versus Spyro the Dragon. I think I already know the answer to that. No matter which one you give, you'll ignite an entire fan base. I think I already know the answer to that. I'll save that one. Those are good to go up against each other. Yep. Maybe to make it fresh for me, I would do the remasters of each. Because I haven't played the remasters of either one. I've played the originals, and I played them a lot. But I know the remasters are the same thing, but like it could be a new experience for me, like with completely updated visuals. Well, so that means I've got some work to do today to figure out where we go from here. I'll go ahead and tell you, there's like a 80% chance that next stream is going to be Alien Isolation stream number 2. Because it won, and I actually do, like, I have half a mind to pick it up and start playing it again right now. Like, on this stream right now, jump back in. But I can't. I've got a family function to go hang out at and get some burgers. But yeah. I think they did a bundle thing, both games on one. Oh, did they? Oh, okay. I think that would be really cool. I bet you both of those games are good. Truly. You know what? Y'all know what's weird? My AVP. Why is my Y key not working? That's weird. My Y key is not working on my keyboard. That's not good. My AVP stream is now my highest viewed stream on the channel. I'm going to go ahead and assume it's because of when I released it. Because Alien Romulus. I was just wanting to celebrate Romulus. I wasn't trying to take advantage of internet traffic, but I think that's what's happening. If I'm not mistaken. That's a good... I'm still thinking about your question, Rich. That's a good question. I'm really not sure. I hope and pray that never happens. Because now that you've asked me that, now I'm nervous about it. What stream did I do where it wasn't Ada, was it? Maybe it was. I'm trying to go all the way back. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. I just wanted to see when you gifted me that, Darren. So, so that would have been, oh, I guess just a week ago, isn't it? Oh, it felt like so long ago. Well, anyway, everybody, thank you to all of you for coming out. Thank you to Darren for gifting Alien Isolation. I'd mentioned on stream a few weeks ago that I thought about like just playing a bunch of different Alien games, but I recognized that I would have had to buy them all, and the beauty of digital gaming is that they only drop in price whenever they want, whenever the company wants to drop it in price. It's not like used games anymore. And so unless I wanted to go buy them physical at a used game store, hopefully I find them, I would have had to buy them all. And I already had AVP, thankfully, and then Darren gifted Alien Isolation so generously, which means that for the last week, I've been telling myself, all right, I'm going to have to... The loser of first hour is going to be a game that was gifted to me, and I'm going to feel really bad about it. But I was going to do it anyway out of integrity, because like I don't want to use that as a reason why a game wins. Like, I want it to stand on the quality of the game itself in its first hour. But just by playing both of them against my expectation, Alien Isolation won. Which is the same thing that happened with the first hour with RE4 and Evil Within. I thought Evil Within was going to win that one, and it didn't. So that's twice now I've been surprised. And that's a really good feeling, if I'm being honest. I like proving my initial biases wrong. Like, that's really awesome to me, because this would get really stale if that never happened. Like, if I knew for sure which one would win every time, that'd get stale, you know? Always good to have a backup plan. I agree, Rich. I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, I was going to get Alien Isolation as well at the same time. Kingerd, thank you, Darren. Thank you, chat. It's a pleasure to join the stream and catch up with you and everyone in chat. Rich, love the tough questions. No, yeah. I'll stop glazing that question now, but that really is an excellent question that I had not even once considered. I think it'd have to be a special case, honestly. But there's a lot of good games out there, a lot of really fun games to stream. I think that we're not going to be at a loss of good content anytime soon. So, anywho, all right, well, I got some burgers to eat and I got some hanging out to do. So I hope everyone has a good Saturday. Thank you all for coming out. And thanks again to Darren for Alien Isolation. I really enjoyed that first hour. I really did. So, all right, everybody, take care. I'm going to go ahead and end it. Carry on, you kings.